Yo, 2 secs. 2 secs. Let's go, son! What's going down, people? Oh my goodness. The time has arrived. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you can hear me. If the levels are all good. Then we're going to bring through some guests. I'm going to lay out what's happening today. Most of you will probably know that already. You've joined the video editing contest. But quick, I'm waiting to see 1 in the chat if you can actually hear me. If levels are all good. And once I have that confirmation, then we're going to actually kick things off and do this properly. I see some good ones in the chat. Absolutely amazing. So, we're doing a big editing contest. We're going to work through as many edits as we possibly can today. We had an absolute rampage of edits come in last minute. I think yesterday we had maybe 170 in the morning. And I was kind of like scratching my head like, damn, I really thought like more people would be up for the challenge here. I was like, this is kind of underwhelming. Then overnight we went from like 170 edits to 270 edits to now almost 370 edits. I think right now, when I share my screen to show you guys the portal, we capped it off with 359 submissions, which means if you kind of just do some rough math, it's going to take us a couple days to work through this. I think we're going to aim for somewhere around 100 edits a day. And the tricky part is I want to give every single one of you detailed feedback on your edits so you can improve. And I'm going to be rating this from 2 angles. A, I'm going to rate this from how technically good is your editing. And then B, how client worthy are you? I run a marketplace. It's called VP Plus. We source deals for video editors every single day. Read my t-shirt, F Outreach. We've been able to take many editors from being stuck in the DM, messaging clients all day, getting ghosted, burning out, to just connecting them directly with clients, which has been amazing. So I'm actually going to give you feedback, not just on how cool your edits are, but would a client pay for this? Is this actually client ready? And I think that's probably the unique aspect of this editing competition. Now, having said that, oh my goodness, we have a ton of stuff to give away, right? And I'm actually going to split it up a little bit. So let me actually split my screen real quick, so you guys can see the two different aspects of this, right? Let me see if you can see this. 2 secs, son, 2 secs. All right. Can you see my screen? You probably can. Okay? So we're not only going to do this from the perspective of like how good you are, right? So have a look. Every single edit's going to be rated 1 to 5. 1 means it's stinky. It needs some improvement, but we're going to be very respectful with it. We're not going to hate on anybody here. 5 means you're just on fire. It's absolutely killing the game. Ding, 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 ding. Some of you guys are actually going to be winning some cash here. Some of you guys are just going to be on fire. Ooh. Oh my goodness, it's going to be crazy. But some of you are also going to be winning some products. We're going to be giving out a bunch of cool stuff. What's this? MX Master 4. We've got a whole bunch of different stuff in here. And this is just the products that I bought at my crib that I'm going to ship you. Also, there's another like, I think 10 spots of just, I'm going to say you want a product and I'll just ship it to you from your local location. So we have cash prizes, we have product prizes, and also memberships to my community VP Plus. Some of you guys are going to be walking away with a membership to my community VP Plus and my marketplace VP Plus. So like, honestly, that's probably one of the highest paying prizes you can win because you get access to clients. So with that being said, W in the chat if you guys are excited, and I'm going to bring on the first guest. It's going to open up right here. You see down there the mystery guest. Throw up some W's in the chat if you guys are ready to get started. I've randomized the list. So it's not like the person who submitted like 10 days ago is the first we watch. It's going to be totally random. See, this person submitted yesterday and they're number 2. So you could be in this batch today. You might be, in the batch tomorrow. All you got to do is you got to turn up live, watch these. We're going to have some fun. I see a ton of W's in the chat. Let's bring through the first guest, okay? This is a very special guest right here. He is actually the official VP Plus talent manager. He sources deals directly for our community. He handles all of our outreach, all of our sales, all of our marketing. And he's directly responsible for close to $100,000 in deals sourced for video editors over the past, I'd say just over 2 months, maybe closer to 3 months, which is crazy. So this is going to be an absolutely epic guy to get in front of you guys, simply because he talks to clients all day long, connects editors with clients all day long, and he knows exactly what clients are actually looking to looking to hire for, etc. So with that being said, Mr. Highfield, welcome to the biggest editing contest ever.
Am I live? Do the people see me? Chat, how's it going? How's it going, chat? How are we doing? It's good to see you all.
Let's go, Mr. Highfield.
What else is there to say? What a fantastic introduction. I can't really add to that.
Are you pumped for this? This is going to be crazy.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. I'm excited. I've seen a few screenshots in the Discord. People have been doing some crazy stuff. I'm excited to see what people are cooking.
Me too.
And I'm right there with you. I deal with clients every single day. They show me relevant samples of what they want to see. And I'm just going to be critical but fair, right? I think that's what we want. Even if you don't win a prize, you're going to walk away with some actionable steps to actually up your game, and close clients. That's the real prize, right?
I think that's genuinely the most important part. K-Medic says tune down the guests a little bit. Okay, cool. Yeah, at any point, guys, if... speak again, Highfield?
Yo.
Okay.
I'm way too loud. I'm way too rowdy.
Got you. No. I mean, you can't...
Tune me down.
You can't be louder than me, mate. I'm about as fucking...
I am loud.
Okay. Let me know if that's a little bit better, guys. Let me know if that's a little
Sorry
bit
for
better.
blowing your ears out, guys. We're toning it down. We're calming down.
There we go. Okay, cool. I think it's time to get started, bro. Should we watch the first edit?
Let's get stuck in. We got quite a few to go through.
We have many to go through. This is going to be absolutely hectic. Okay, cool. With that being said, let's go. We got Lagat Biwat. Mr. Lagat Biwat. We're kicking it off with a motion AI video.
Okay.
Let's kick it off. By the way, I tried to make some of these voiceovers, guys, just as ridiculous as possible because they're just like the comedic value of it was there. So anyways, let's watch it. 38 seconds on the dot. Anyone who's over 38 seconds gets disqualified. Let's go. Little stock footage. Okay. Not using the AI, the visuals there.
There's no audio jack, they're saying.
Oh god, yeah, I muted it.
The video.
Okay, well, let's come to the start. Off to a great start. L Jack in the chat, real quick, guys. We got to keep me humble out here because that was a failure. Quick L in the chat. All right, we'll play again.
The freelance game is in shambles. It's never been harder to get clients. Yet at the same time, content has never been more in demand. So how can it be that brands need more content than ever, but editors can't land clients? The reason is simple. They don't hire from DMs anymore. They don't hire from email anymore. They go straight to the source. Introducing the VP Plus Marketplace with new jobs posted every single day. Welcome to the source.
Okay, so straight off the bat, not the strongest edit at all. Complete feedback for you. Good job, cool. Honestly, I would give that a 1, to be honest with you. And the reason why I give that a 1 is you chose the motion AI category, right? It feels as though most of this is actually just stock footage, right? So you've used straight up stock footage. Show not tell. A huge principle of this type of content is show not tell. You've basically just told, right? The VP Plus Marketplace, that we provided B-roll, we provided screenshots, we provided images of the VP Plus Marketplace. You definitely could have, used some of those screenshots here. Also, cardinal sin of any captions ever, by the way, is never 3 lines. Even 2 lines, guys, for short form is too much. You have to understand that, like, people aren't trying to read a novel. People's attention span is fried. This piece of content's going out on social media. 3 lines with captions is the cardinal sin. Cardinal sin. Really, with ads, if you look at like high level, direct response ads, a lot of them just have like one word popping up constantly because almost it like acts as like a psychological attention loop where your brain's almost just watching the word pop up. You're like a little hamster watching it, and it actually holds your attention. So cardinal sin right here. Big props to you for trying, but for me, I think technical wise, very, 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 on the low end of the technical side, clients, they wouldn't be paying for this right here. This is definitely a beginner. So that's why I want to say lots of room for improvement. You could go from a 1 to a 4 in like a few key steps. Literally just not using BS stock footage anymore, using the B-roll library that was provided, doing some fundamental changes to your caption strategy. And I think like this definitely was a super beginner right here. What's your thoughts on this, Highfield?
Completely agree. This is the thing. I think your B-roll usage was fine. It was good, even. It was relevant. The issue is that you're lacking in the fundamentals. So the pacing was slightly slow. The captions weren't too great. And there was like no sound effects. There was like not one sound effect that I heard. And that's half of the video is sound design. People have made their careers on being good sound effects, like editors.
Yeah.
And there's just none of that here.
Absolutely. So, hey, listen, good job. We got our first one right there. I'll put some hearts, though. I'll put some hearts because we're not here to hate on anybody. Cool. Next. Let's go. Now we've got big boy Laksha in the cut.
This is going to be a real 4-week plan on how to go from 0 to full-time with video editing.
Okay.
We're going to break this down
Saucy.
week by week. I'm going to give you every single thing to do on a weekly basis in order to take yourself from whatever income you're at right now to being a full-time video editor. I define that as 1 to 3 clients paying you at least $2,500 plus a month.
Cool. Interesting. 20 seconds. That was a 20-second one. You can start the convo on this one, Mr. Field. What do you think about that?
Super clean, just really clean keyframing. The sound effects were slightly loud in places, but really, it's just a clean look, isn't it? It's just well put together and just quite good. I do love it. Even like as the number goes up, the whole box for the graph increases. Subtle details like that are really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, for sure. So I would say this comes in motion graphics wise, honestly, probably around mid range. I'd say like the reason why you're maybe like a 3 is because you're technically doing some cool stuff, right? But, and I'm maybe even being a little bit generous on the 3, to be honest. You're technically doing cool stuff, but there's a lot visually that's just on the basic side. And what I mean by that is actually, I think your motion graphics are clean animations. I just think that the kind of textbook basic level glow makes this look so low quality. Unfortunately, the textbook basic level glow makes you look low quality. There was no kind of deep glow to this. It just felt pretty basic. And also, when we get over here, the motion graphics are, they're like, the execution's cool because I don't think the animation was genuinely bad. I think maybe a little bit more easing on the keyframes, but the design is poor, right? Then we come over here again, very flat. You notice that there's absolutely no gradients in these, text elements. There's no gradients in the motion graphics. Even literally just a subtle gradient ends up giving more depth to the piece. And then the glow is, to me, the main execution that lets it down. But technically, I actually think you did some good stuff because your composition's really cool. I'm not going to lie, right? You've got me off to the left. You've got the motion graphics on the side. I think, like, your fundamentals is actually great on this. But I think that the execution of, like, the level of motion design or the level of motion graphics you're at definitely let it down a little bit. But that for that reason, I'm actually going to put this at a 3. I'm going to put this at mid-range. And I'm going to go ahead and say, good job. You crushed right there. Good stuff. Lakshya Jumbani. Let's have a look, brother.
This is going to be a real...
Wait, was that double upload?
Oh, I think you were adjusting the other guy. Oh, it was a double up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wait, how did we get a double up?
We good.
What the hell happened there? Okay. Vuk. Mr. Vuk, let's have a look. Let's go.
The best editor you know is
Oh,
the
snap!
guy charging $4,000 a month. He's fine.
I don't look like that.
So what does he have that you don't?
Nah, this is clean.
It's not skill.
Okay.
It's not a better reel.
Nah, this is clean.
He's just standing where the clients already are.
Woo!
Damn.
That's the whole difference. Talent doesn't get discovered anymore.
Oh!
It gets found. The VP Plus Marketplace.
Let's go!
New jobs every single day.
Nah, come on.
This is where all the clients went.
Okay, bang.
ASI?
Bang.
PewDiePie? They went to the marketplace?
Bang.
Those are some crazy channels there.
I mean,
damn.
We've had, ARAC come through. We've had a couple other guys come through. Come on now, son. Listen, okay. Can we get a W in the chat? Listen, I look like that. That's the thing about me, right? That's because, like, everyone knows you. That's, because I sent him the picture. It was in my B-roll library. I look identical to that. Everyone, and it says fine. I'm kind of fine, bro. I feel right. All right, listen, anyways, we can move on. That was really
let's move on.
saucy. When you see a banger, you know a banger, right? Like, literally, you don't need to check for a banger. You don't, like, let's have a look under the desk. That's a banger right there. Execution was flawless. The sound design was incredible. It drew me in. The storytelling through taking this script, which, by the way, I just AI generated some kind of just silly, stupid voiceovers, but the way you've brought in, like, some emotional, what is this, Michael Jordan moments into it, you really let your creativity, like, breathe through this video. So I want to have a big hats off. What's your thoughts on this, Mr. Field?
It's like you say, you know a banger when you see a banger, and it's like, it was cinematic. Yeah, I didn't realize I was in a competition right now judging something. I was just like, okay, this is cool. I'm being dragged along with the story, the cinematic elements, the cuts to black with some clean captions. Just killer. So good. I'd love to know what niche this person edits in, because this seems like documentary style almost. Very clean documentary style.
Facts, bro. Saucy.
A lot
Listen,
of people would pay for that kind of work.
Dude,
A lot of people would pay.
exactly. People would pay great for that work. Honestly, like for like a 1 minute video of that level right there, you're actually in the league of like your Magnets Media style editors. You understand? Like we've got one
Yep.
of the Magnets Media style editors. No, we have one of Magnets Media's video editors in VP Plus. Shout out to Hassan. He's a beast. You ain't getting less than a few $1,000s for a single edit right there. You understand? For that level of content, right? So I'm going to put it at a 4.7. I'm actually, right off the bat, going to go ahead and say, for you, my boy, you're getting a free year. You're getting a free year in VP Plus, okay? Our first free year, it's getting sent out to the main man. Shout out to you. I think you deserve it. It's undeniable. That's our first free year right there. We put it at a 4.7. Can I pick 2? I can't pick 2. I get the free year. Damn, I should be able to pick 2 because that's almost potentially top 5. I can't even front. That's really good. I'm going to have a mental note right there to do potential top 5 as well. Because that guy...
I've noted him down.
Yeah, let's note that down. That was sick. That was sick. Big W for them. All right, moving on. Let's do it. Let's go. Ayun. Oh, Ayun. You didn't link an edit, mate. Good job.
Oh.
Yep, that's our first disqualified. Sorry, guys.
DQ.
We got to be ruthless with it. We've got Rai Taruna. Let's have a look. Oh, club days.
Racks all in my jeans and they racks to me. Diamonds all in my teeth, I call up the lens. Gotta go your back, I put on racks in it. Every time I'm home, you know I went to Billy. I just do these bills in my cup. Shawty just pulled up just to get fucked. I only want top, yeah for sure. And I know I'm on top, but I want more. Remember I used to
Good song.
sleep on the floor. Now
Fun.
every day I rock Christian Dior. Now every day I gotta put me up for.
Cool, man. Cool. That's our first videography edit we've seen so far. I'm going to let you start on this one, Fieldster.
It's an interesting one, right? Because there's a few things going on. Like, I think there was a bit of rotoscoping for that first transition into the woman dancing. But it was very quick, so I'm not completely certain on that. There's some rotoscoping there. So cool use of rotoscoping, cool use of music, and just like the faded, blurry design, like you're a bit wavy at the club. I like stuff like that. I felt like it needed a little bit more, but I'm not a pro when it comes to like the club scene, recording the club scene. That's all you, Jack. So let me know.
I heard you were an absolute demon in the club, my boy. I heard you were a regular in the Birmingham clubs. I heard they can't get you out of the Birmingham. They're trying to drag you out. Please leave. You've been here for a week. Anyways, listen, I've shot a lot of clubs in my day. The thing that was lacking from this was a wow factor piece. Okay? Like, you need something that has some form of wow factor. So listen, like, what I would always do is I call it the sandwich technique, right? So what I do is I'd have some impressive element at the start of my club edits, right? So like, for example, this is one of my club edits right here. And
floor seats for the next couple models blowing hits.
So the rest of the edit is just a normal club edit, but there's some kind of cool, impressive element at the start, and I'll show you the same thing here. Some bridge, some intro. So there's some kind of bridge, there's some element, and I'll do it here as well.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way.
There's some bridge, there's some interesting element that hooks us, because you have to understand, in social media content, it's all about the hook. But with club edits, it's almost different because the hook isn't what they're saying. The hook is some exciting visual element to make me give a damn about this, because no one actually cares about another event recap. So I think missing a hook, there's no major hook. It comes in on a pretty boring scene. Comes in on just, you know, some drinks, which is on the boring side. I think you did some stuff cool. I like your creative direction with it. You're definitely trying a lot of cool stuff. I think this more so belongs in like the TikTok edit category, not necessarily like club edit category. So for this right here, I'd actually probably put this around maybe like a 2.7, but I'm going to go ahead and say good job. Crushed it. Billy, let's have a look, my boy. Oh, Billy, mate.
Oh.
Billy. What have you done? Disqualified. Sorry, mate. Image Studios. Let's have a look. Taton J. Another videography. Oh, snap. This could be cool. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Look at yourself. Not through their eyes,
Oh.
through yours.
Oh.
The strength, the softness, the becoming. Love doesn't arrive from outside. It begins here. First love.
Oh, no. No, I've just realized something. It's 39 seconds. I have to disqualify you.
Oh no.
Dude, it was pretty good, man. This is fucking tasty. I have to disqualify you. It's 39 seconds. I said like client briefs are important, guys. When a client gives you a brief, you follow the brief, right?
On the brief. Yep.
Oh, no. No. Listen, you did great. You did absolutely fantastic. That's the tricky thing, Imagine Studios. You actually low-key cooked. I thought you did really nice. I just have to disqualify you, to be fair. Shout out to you, honestly. That's painful. Next edit. We've got Angela Javonik. Let's go. Oh, whoops. Let's go. Come on, back to this. Are we 1080? We better be. Okay, cool. Messages like this don't work anymore because prospects are being outreached to 100 times a day with shitty slop like this. Their spidey senses are at an all-time high if they receive a message that looks like outreach. It's not that it will just take
Give me a sound effect.
or that
Come
you
on.
can just do lots of messages and eventually you'll get clients. This will never work for you. Outreach in the traditional sense is truly dead. The only way to actually win these clients is with like non-outreachy outreach, kind of like a decoy message. So your best bet is to actually send the most like fan adjacent basic level outreach message ever that doesn't trigger the spidey senses of the client. Name, I made you a free edit. Link. Okay, cool. So you go first.
Yeah, again, sound design is half of the battle. What distinguishes a good editor from a bad editor is how you immerse them in the video.
Bang.
You know, you watch the best movie in the world, like what's your favorite movie in chat? Let me know. Imagine watching that on mute. It's not going to be as impactful, as immersive. Like there's so many opportunities for you to highlight the outreach. For example, you change the caption and the font and stuff for outreach. There's no sound effect. Or if there was, it's very quiet. Please emphasize your text and your movements and what happens on the screen with sound design. It's the best way to absolutely crush, right? Mm-hmm. But outside of that, I like the little transition, zoom out transition. I don't know if you made that yourself or it's a template. That's clean. But even these little text message things, like why is there not a little ding, ding, ding? Like that's satisfying. That'll stop people from scrolling.
Also, just
that's what you want.
Just the placement. Like just to keep this 100% fair, guys, we've got to give you actionable feedback, right? And the worst type of friend is one that lets you, is one that sees you doing things wrong and just like is too much of a pussy to confront you about it, right? And just like, keep going, mate, keep going, right? So the placement of like we're actually the friend that you want. The friend who's like, dude, you're slipping. You need to do this, and this different. And then you take that on, and if you actually make those changes, you become a better editor. You become a better person. So when I look at the placement of this, there is no strategy to this at all. It's very random, the placement. You've got this one over to the left, this one over here. There's no genuine aesthetics to it. Also, we're using lots of stock footage. Where possible, you don't want to use stock footage, or you want to use stock footage that feels like it's like maybe on like it's a few pages deeper than like your basic template stock footage. I'd also go ahead and say we've got a bit of like I guess inconsistency with the style, where you've got like look at this, you've got from 7 seconds to like 27 seconds almost nothing happens other than captions. Now, things that I'll give you credit on, right? The captions are placed correctly. Like, you don't want to pull people's attention from the top of the page to the bottom of the edit to the middle. So putting the captions underneath the chin fundamentally is exactly where you want them. But there was no wow factor to this edit. It felt on the basic side. I know clients wouldn't pay for this. Honestly, one of the nicest things you did was this effect. I would have tried more of this. where you actually have, and this is probably a preset right here, but that's fine. We love a good preset, right? And what happens is it comes in, it's nice and blurred. But yeah, there was no major wow factor to this edit. It did feel on the basic side. I know a client probably wouldn't pay for this, but big shout out to you. Good job. I'd probably put this closer to a 2. Good job. Long form hooks, Surav. Oh shit, hold on a minute. I think Surav, I remember the name Surav. I don't know why. I don't know if I remember him for the right reasons. I think I might. I think this might be a sauced up cooker right here. I'm not too sure. Shout out to Surav. Let's have a look.
In this video, I'm going to give you everything you need to start freelance video editing.
Yeah.
A portion of you will have arrived on this video thinking that video editing is oversaturated.
Hey!
Some of you will think that AI is coming to take your jobs. And some of
Yes.
you will even think that you're too late to video editing and that all the clients are gone. All of that is completely wrong. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how now is actually a better time than any time in history to start freelance video editing. But this entire game has changed, and there are very different rules. And this is the reason why some of you will listen to what I just said and think, yeah, BS, bro. It's probably one of the worst times to start editing. But that would be completely wrong.
Okay, Saucy, what you think about that?
Wow.
Huh?
I've only got one criticism, and it's the completely wrong text font was just slightly not on brand, right? But apart from that, that was clean. Cinematic, engaging, nice music, nice sound effect, nice motion graphic stuff. Really good.
Which text were you talking about?
It's like at the middle, it's like completely wrong in red.
Oh, this.
Yeah, that yeah.
Yeah.
It just felt a bit
yeah.
not on the mark.
I feel
A bit goofy.
I feel that. I do feel that. That's totally.
But that's such a small criticism. It was a banger.
Yeah. Okay. I feel that completely. I feel that. Wait, talk real quick.
Yo.
I think I had you on.
We out here.
I had you on 2 channels. I don't know if people heard that. Okay, agreed. I think that was a banger. I know clients would pay for that. There's a few little changes that I would make though. I can't lie. There's a couple changes I would make. Like I said, with the captions there. I also feel. It's an editing contest. So you're trying to show your skills. Stuff like this is a little bit messy because the eye doesn't really know where to look, right? So the aesthetics of that, the composition isn't insane. Little stuff like this is fantastic. Also, extra mile. You went into my B-roll folder. You found B-roll of me. You're showing, not telling. You're visualizing the point. I'm going to put this puppy right here at a 4, and I'm going to say free month. You're getting a free month in VP Plus for that. I think you can crush on the VP marketplace. Tiking. Let's have a look at the Tikingster. The Tikingster 9000. Let me refresh this real quick. All right.
Salt. It's time to kick ass.
What is this? All right, hard disqualified.
This is Halo Infinite.
What is this? What are we looking at? Yeah, this is a hard disqualify. I have no clue what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's an editing contest, mate. You use the footage that was given to you. What are you doing?
Most video editing contests only have 3 winners. That means if 1,000...
I'm going to start commentating a little bit live, right?
Yeah, run it up.
Sound effect was too loud. If you take somebody out of the sound design when done right, guys, you don't even notice the sound effect. It's like a subtle layer that just brings the effect to life more. So right away, we broke the fourth wall. I got taken out of it. I'm like, hold on a minute. The sound effect was too loud. But anyways.
Video editors enter, 997 lose. We wanted to do it a little
Again,
bit
too
different.
loud.
So in our editing contest, which is the biggest in history, by the way, we're doing 70 winners. The first place winner
Sound
is getting
effects are overpowering.
$1,500 in cold hard cash, not this fake Amazon money.
Low quality meme graphics in the
Real
background.
money. Places one.
Also, we got to disqualify. It's 58 seconds, mate. Listen.
Oh.
DQ'd. Azad, let's have a look.
There's a niche for that, Jack, though. That shitty meme template stuff. There's a market for that, but where was the music in that video?
I mean, you know what that market pays? About $1.50 an edit.
Money's money, baby.
Money's
Someone will buy it.
You can't lie. All right, now we got homeboy Azad up next.
Come on, homeboy.
Oh wow.
Grinding the VP Plus marketplace in 2026 is like buying Bitcoin in 2008.
What was that?
You just have to look at it from a sheer competition perspective. Outreach is highly competitive. It's not going to work. Upwork is...
We got to pause there. Guys, the cut. Pacing is so important. Look at this.
going to work.
You left in me. I'm like, it's not going to work. What's my next line? You're supposed to cut that. You're supposed to make me look good. How dare you show people that?
Upwork is low paying and highly competitive. It's double shit. The VP Plus Marketplace has high paying
Also, sound effects there, they end too abruptly. It's too much of an assault on us, right?
The VP Plus Marketplace has high paying opportunities and really low competition because only the people inside the
Yeah, chat, new mediums in the chat too, no audio.
community can apply to the jobs.
No music.
And every client you land leaves a review on your profile, which increases your credibility, which makes the next client even easier to close. I don't know if you should buy Bitcoin, but you should probably try the VP Plus Marketplace.
Beginner edit and absolutely fine.
I like the vision.
Yep.
Because this intro, you're a bit confused, but I think this is supposed to be the guy just getting pennies from some client. He's not on the marketplace. He's broke, and then it moves to this. And, oh my God, Bitcoin, I'm in the marketplace. I saw the vision there. I just think you needed to storyboard and flesh that out a bit more.
Agreed. I think there's
That is a good hook.
right? Like if I had this project, I could actually make this project into something nice. Like I actually think you haven't chosen terrible like you've AI generated some fun visuals. They're all Russian to apply. Like I get the story that's trying to be told there. There was just some fundamental mess ups here. Caption style, super basic, super low quality. The fundamentals of just actually the pacing of the video was also on the very low end. Like you literally let me pause and do another take, which was bad. But having said that, I think if I had that project file, I could actually turn it into something decent. So I'm going to put you at a 1.6. I'm going to say good job, Azad. Sparky, let's have a look.
When was the last time someone who actually knows their stuff sat down and gave you feedback on your video editing live? At the biggest editing contest ever, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be sitting down with a panel of the top video editors in the world.
Whoa.
We're going to be reacting to every single edit, and we're giving out $10,000 in total value in terms of all the prizes we're sending out. We're giving out keyboards, mice, literal cash. The first place winner walks home with $1,500. And bigeditcontest.com. I'll see you inside.
What's your feedback on that? 27 seconds.
It was just like some of the frame pacing, like it was very jumpy. Even the text was like moving around the screen as it appeared, and it was like my eyes are going ballistic trying to keep up with what's going on, and very jumpy with the cutting. Could have smoothed it out way more, but I didn't think it was terrible. I kind of like the cheesy kind of like whoosh transitions and stuff like that. There is a market for that. It's on the lower paying end, but it's just drag and drop template, so it's not terrible. I just think, I don't know if this was like a last minute submission and you didn't clean up some of like the jumpy, weird keyframing going on.
It was. It's 7 a.m. this morning for sure with
there you go.
Homeboy. Yeah. No music.
I've been there.
Yeah, for real. No music. Sound design was too loud. There was no major wow factor to it. I'm gonna put this at a solid 2. Good job, Sparky. GJ Films with videography. Let's have a look, mate. Another videography? 38 seconds on the dot. Let's go. Guest gone? Wait. Oh, snap. 2 secs, of course. My bad.
Whoa, where have I got?
Sorry.
Come on, Jack.
There we go.
You booted me already?
Damn, son. Get him out of here.
Appreciate you in chat. Appreciate you in chat. You pointing that out.
All right, let's have a look. Okay, a little reverb. All right.
I love the reverb for club edits.
Yeah,
I love it.
Reverb is crucial. Again, what I go ahead and say, no major wow factor on the hook. Until anything like exciting really happens, we have to wait about, what is this, roughly like 14 seconds. I think you're going to lose a lot of people. I like the music selection. Thought the music selection was fantastic. You're great at music selection. I thought the edit was ultimately a bit of a vibe. I just think that there's no color grading here, which on a club edit is so crucial. Like I can see, I'm not sure if you did do color grading. I'm not too sure if you did. I know my footage. That looks like my footage. You got to color grade my footage. My footage listen, it needs some love, it needs some color grading. So the fact
It's
that
flat, yeah. It
yeah,
needs some
yeah.
grading.
The fact we've got no grade on this, but you did go out of your way to do some color effects. That to me is a huge point lost right there. I think your pacings need a bit of work on the hook, but the rest of it was actually kind of fun. Big shout out to you. For club edit, I'm actually going to put that at maybe like a 2.3. I'm going to say good job. A little bit of work needed on the fundamentals, but I really like what you did there on the music selection. And big shout out to you. Ham VFX. We're going in for motion AI. Let's have a look at motion
Go with
AI.
Ham, let's go.
Right?
The best editor you know is broke. And the guy charging 4 grand a month,
Did he do it himself?
he's fine. He's alright.
There's no sound design.
He's all right, Jack. He's all right.
So what does he have that you don't? It's not skill. It's not a better read. He's just standing where the clients already are.
It's crazy because the visuals are clean, but it's just his voice in my ear holes, and I can't hear any music, any sound effects. I just hear this guy serenading me about the marketplace.
Brother,
But it's good. It's good. I respect it.
brother. Usually, if you swap out the voiceover, you go for something like a higher level. This shout out to the main man Ham. You just recorded this voiceover yourself.
Hey, you want to get into the voice acting industry? This is how you start. I respect it. You've got your voice out there now.
All right, that killed me. I need a break, son. Oh my god, that actually killed me.
Take 5, Jack. I got you, bro.
Woo!
Your vision, your motion graphics, really clean.
He's
Like so clean. But where's the sound design? Why do I have to keep telling you people
Yeah.
to use sound design? That's half of the job.
Yeah.
If you had sound design to this, we wouldn't be laughing about your voice as much because we'd be shocked at how clean the sound design is, aside from your voiceover, which
No.
I respect the play.
Tell me
Game's
about it.
game.
Yeah. I want to throw one to the chat right now. What do you guys rate this? You've heard me and Highfield. What do you guys rate this? Because like technically there was some decent motion graphics. I think it needs a bit of work, but hey, it's good. Like it's better than I can do. I'll be honest with you. There's a couple presets like this. This is classic like template packs. But I think your execution was really nice. Voiceover is an interesting choice for the voiceover. So just because it didn't necessarily feel better than the AI generated one that I put in there. I'll be honest. 4s, 5s. Nah, it's 1 to 5, guys. So 5 would be the number one, right? Are we saying 2.5s or saying 4.5s? I think the comedic value of it, whether executed or not, whether intentional or not, had to play a part. It made every single one of us laugh. We were all dying of laughter in here right now. You're saying 4s, 2.5s, 2.5. Listen, I think for the motion graphics alone, we got to give them a 3. Good job, brother. So Jewel, we've
Respect.
got
It's brave to do that.
the first gaming edit. Oh my days, let's go.
Okay.
All right, let's get it. Let me just make sure I'm on 1080p. Okay.
Oh my.
Shit! No! We've actually nuked another team off the map.
That's 2 teams already.
Yeah, I gotta be ranked now in this game for sure.
Okay, let's not go that far.
Crazy work, bro. It's us and blue. It's us and blue. That's it.
I have a strategy right now. I'm
Okay.
gonna wait for them to get off the base. I'm hiding under the staircase right now. Oh, wait, they both left.
Go, go.
Bye bye, blue. I'm gonna jump off. So I'm at the R base now.
Oh, fuck! I fell.
So it's 1v1 situation. Okay.
There we go. Okay, cool. Straight in. Not a huge fan of the face cams. I saw what you're doing there though. So I think like what you were going for was cool, but I would have probably like AI generated like a more aesthetic face cam, Minecraft face cam. It could have done something really clean even if you're not a designer. I think music was too loud. I also think there was no hook for a gaming video. We did like a funny I used my old gaming name. If you guys didn't know, I started in gaming. I was called It's Jug here. If you want to see some really funny squeaky videos of me as a kid, go on YouTube, type in It's Jug here, GTA 5 trolling. You'll see all my old videos. So I started this video like, what's up guys, it's Jug here, back with another Minecraft video. And I think that would have made for a really fun hook that you could have edited. And by the way, I took a sneak preview of somebody else's gaming edit that's coming up later in this contest. And they used that hook and it was incredible. So I'm almost judging it against that. So I think for a gaming edit, I think that, by the way, you actually can land clients with this type of content. They're on the lower tier starter side. They're paying roughly like 50 to 80 bucks an edit, which for Minecraft content is on the lower side. But you actually can land clients with this level of quality because they're just looking for the fun captions popping up. I think the music needed to be turned down a bit. What's your thoughts on this, Highfield?
Yeah, for sure. Like the thing is, with like Minecraft and Roblox and all these kind of like lower quality clients, the game's volume, because everything you did here you can template and like pump out at like high volume, and that's an angle a lot of editors actually take to build up some success. I did feel like I was in early 2000s with the Minecraft facecam thing.
Yeah.
That was cool, but the cardinal sin that you've done is you didn't do any editing at the start, but right at the end it was clean. Like if you took the very end of this clip and put that at the start as a hook, it would be clean, because Jack says, "Oh, I've fallen."
Right.
His friend's the last guy standing, and then there's a 1v1, and then there's the build up, and then the boom.
Yeah.
That was your hook. Why is that not at the start?
Dude, it's so true. Like a coming up.
That would have transformed it.
Right? Coming up. And like that happens. And then we're all hooked. We want to see what's happening. And good point. Gave up on captions though. Look, captions start there. And then they just stop as well. That's taking me down even more. I'm going to put it at 2. Good job, Suja. All right, we've got Tom, Motion AI. Let's have a look at Tom, mate. Tom. Another disqualified. Chris, let's go,
Hate to
Chris.
see it.
I hate it. Actually, like, it hurts my soul. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna click some of these. I don't know how that helps.
That
you,
makes me feel better.
right? Does everyone feel better now?
The dopamine's spiking right now.
Right? Ding, 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 ding. We've just had a factory reset. We're back in the game. We're feeling good. We put some hearts. There we go. The hearts, they rise. Now we're back in the game. Let's go. Oh, hold on a minute. What's this?
Okay.
This is going to be a
Pixel
real 4-week
graphics.
plan on
Whoa.
how to go from 0 to full-time with video.
Wow.
We're going to break this down week by week.
Wow.
Every single thing to do.
There's a lot going on.
In order to take yourself from whatever income you're at right now to being a full-time video editor.
Having
I
a panic
define that
attack.
As 1 to 3 clients paying you at least
Whoa.
$2,500 plus.
I'm having a bad trip,
This
Jack.
month, I closed it
This
on
is,
more than
psyching me out.
142
Acid
new
flashback.
clients for my freelance marketplace. So I have an unholy amount of data on what's working.
I don't
right
know
now,
where to
what
look.
clients respond
I don't know
to,
where to
and
look.
how
Yeah,
those
my eyes
clients
are darting.
Close them and build a full-time career. And today, I'm going to give it all to you.
Oh my.
I think I need 2 pairs of glasses after that. Oh, I thought I was bad on the...
I've gone cross-eyed. Gee, I need to take a minute. Okay.
I'm gonna let you go
So-
first because I need to mentally
Yeah, because
just-
I've got to be a bit mean with this one, right? But I'm going to add some sauce here. So naturally, when you're watching a video, your eyes are drawn predominantly, tell me if I'm wrong with this, Jack,
Yeah.
to the top left and then down, right? Like diagonal, so diagonal kind of viewpoints.
Z.
When you're putting text here and then here, I'm not going to notice half the text that you're putting down. I'm still looking up here while stuff's happening here.
And the
And this
font
video is the
changes.
epitome of...
Yeah, the
I'm
font
dizzy.
changes too.
Fonts are different. I'm getting tired watching your video because my brain's having to process so many different things and squint and read different text captions and fonts, and you turn from a pixel guy into a real guy, and then you like dart around the screen. It's like, it gives me a headache. It's over editing personified, this video. But I think you've come in this and you're just practicing effects. I think this is what that was for you. So I hope that you've learned some stuff from that, and this advice to just slow it down. You don't need to over edit. Everyone makes that same mistake of over editing when they first begin. Just get some clean captions and leave them like bottom middle,
Yeah,
and think how much more time you'd have to do other stuff, right?
big time, absolute big time. This was it was an over edit to say the least. I'd go ahead and say probably around the 2 because it was just too confusing. Maybe even like a 1.9 to be honest. But I'm gonna say good job, Chris. Less is more. Less is more a lot of the time, and just nice composition. That's why with less is more, you could have done like 10% of that, but just well executed.
Yeah.
And it would have been sauce. You know what I mean? So now we've got Alex Juarez. Alex Juarez, let's have a look.
Question
he used the little
Little zombies, okay.
Little zombies, okay. Let's have a look at the zombies.
is, do I still have it? Because if you look up It's Jug here, you're gonna see I started my career doing gaming. I was a gamer, right?
Can it remove the
I was a gaming YouTuber when I was like 15, 16. Ah, headshot. There you go. Come on now, son. You see? I told you I still got it. All right? I can still rebuild the barriers,
editing?
right? You never forget. That's the thing.
Wait, stream audio is dead? You're saying stream audio is dead? Is that true? I don't think so.
It's muscle memory, you know? It's muscle
we're still
memory.
good.
Like, when you were as good of a gamer, go away, dude. Go away.
All right, listen. We're going to put this at a 1. There's no editing there, brother. Good job. Eric Pippins.
If this was during Call of Duty season,
Yeah.
when people just doing voiceovers, you'd print.
Yeah.
But it's been a while since that age,
been
the
a
golden age.
minute since the Keemstar
Yeah.
era. Yeah.
This is going to be a
Yeah.
real 4-week plan on how to go from 0 to full-time with video editing. We're going to break this down week by week. I'm going to give you every single thing to do on a weekly basis in order to take yourself from whatever income you're at right now to being a full-time video editor. This month, I closed and onboarded 142 new clients for my freelance marketplace. So I
Should have given you new B-roll there, my bad.
have an unholy amount of data on what's working right now, what clients respond to, and how you as an editor can actually close them and build a full-time career. And today, I'm going to give it all to you.
Genuinely not terrible, dude. I don't think you did that bad there. Sound effects were too loud. That's one of my major pet peeves. Sound effects were too loud. I think some of honestly, motion graphics were really clean. Really clean. I think you crushed there. The B-roll showing the wrong thing was my fault. I should have given you updated stuff. Motion graphics were really clean. Clients would pay for this. 100%. Like, absolute 100%.
1,000%.
Yeah. What's your take?
This is someone I would add to the codex for like more advanced motion graphic stuff. Slightest pet peeve is you could have added a few more dimensions to the edit with a bit better sound design. There was that really cool shot of the PC screen and it's like swiping between profiles and there was no sound effect tagged to that. That kind of brings me out from being immersed, but that's very small criticism. I think this was a really good edit.
Me too, dude. Me too. I thought this was super clean. I'm trying to think of where I'd even put this right now. Like, I'd probably put
That's
this...
up there.
Yeah, but fundamentally, I think there was a few things that were missing with the sound design. I'm going to put this at a 3.5, and I'm going to say, I see potential in you, so I'm going to give you a free month of VP+. Shout out to you, brother. I see potential in you. Let's go ahead and do ENV4R. ENV4R. 35 seconds. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa now. Okay, wow. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and say that was like, I see what you're going for, right? I see what you're going for. Music selection was a little bit intense. I also think you weren't really using the emotions weren't really coming up and coming down in terms of you didn't really build up and rise up to anything crazy. It felt like when the beat dropped, we were exactly at the same intensity as where we were before. I also think you used way too many scenes of this same fire girl right here. We're on her for like 5-6 seconds. It's getting boring. There's no color grading at all, 0. This was a cool effect right here. I thought it was fun, but I did feel like I was back in a field in the countryside of England, just on acid, son. Just like, listen, like you just took one tab 2 hours ago and your boy convinced you, Jack, we're not deep enough, we got to take the second tab, and you take it and like this is where you end up, and then you stop speaking for like 2 hours. That's not a accurate recollection of a real lived experience. Don't worry, I've never done that. I would never would. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that at like a 1.8. Do you think that's fair?
I respect the effects they used, especially when the girl was pink and like the black and white spiral thing, but that should have been your scroll stopper. That should have been where the hook was. And that should have been built onto then getting into the actual club footage. But yeah, just fundamentally, it wasn't quite there. Hooks are such a big thing, right?
It's
like
everything.
If a hook's not there, I can't rate it well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It said, homie, the second tab has hit the tongue. That's funny as hell. All right, I'm gonna go for a 2 right there. Shout out to good job.
Yeah,
Good job for you, Polino. Let's have a look at Polino. You're also doing videography. Okay, cool. Oh!
Okay.
I ain't got time for you, baby.
Okay, I see you.
Either you're mine or you're not. Make up your mind, sweet baby.
There you go.
Right here, right now is all
The
we got.
pacing's great on this.
A little party never killed nobody. So we gon' dance until we drop. A little party never killed nobody. Right here, right now is all we got.
There you go. I saw someone. You see,
Nice.
someone just said doing videography is a point against everybody. That right there hit all the points we're talking about. Look, there was a fun visual introduction that grabbed our attention that matched so well, right? Like that's stock footage or that's AI. Like I didn't shoot that, right? Then we go straight into the tables. One thing I think let this down a bit was the color grade. Color grade could have been elite on this, dude. The color grade could have been on point.
For real, because like it's a vignette old style effect,
Right.
And then when it pops into some really good color grading for modern times,
Right.
that would have been good.
Big time. But I think you crushed this.
Almost there.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought you crushed this. This was great. Clients would pay for this. There was one element here.
sure.
There was one element here that I thought was a little bit old school, but almost it like this bit here where it's a bit back and forth, but almost it plays into the kind of vintage aesthetic you're going for. So I'd actually go ahead.
Yeah, it's like a dreamscape like
Right?
feeling. Yeah.
I'd actually be a bit lenient on that when normally I probably wouldn't. Color grade's the thing that let it down big time. This would be a solid 4 if the color grade was there, but I'm gonna have to put it at like a 3.8. I'm gonna go ahead and say good job on this one. Horvath the Vathinator 9000, as some might say. Let's have a look. If I was a video editor starting out today, here's exactly what I'd do to get clients. First, I'd pick a money niche like business coaching or like real estate agents. I'd find their YouTube channel, make them a free edit, and I'd send it to them as a free gift with the most like non-outreachy message ever. Like, yo, made you a free piece of content. If the edit is a banger, there's almost no negative experience they can have with a random stranger doing something kind and free for them. This formula is quality, which is the free edit, volume, lots of the free edit, and then positioning, just making sure you're doing this for a worthwhile niche and avatar that actually has money to pay you when it comes down to the negotiation. Then just rinse and repeat this 100 times and you'll get clients. Okay, too much going on. Instantly, information overload. There's too much happening. I don't know where my eyes are meant to look. I think that, again, less is more. You could have gotten away with this being a banger. Even on sections like this, like you've just got so much happening in the background, so much happening in the foreground. Yeah. Nothing is done to a high level. It's all just done. Even though if you literally cut like half of all of the crazy stuff out of this edit and just tried to focus on like literally as simple as making like the YouTube pop-up animation here done really well, and you had nothing else, this actually could have crushed, dude, right? But you guys have to understand that although you're seeing like lots of editing and it's an editing contest, this is not something that clients are going to pay for because it's too hectic. You know, there's too much happening. And you see like the composition of the placements of like this text being off to the left and then the next piece of text being a 3D. So that's what sucks about this. And these scenes is that so much of this, if you just put more time into that being like the only effect and you put a little bit more love into it, could have been really, really, really good. But you just went over the top with too much crazy stuff. What's your thoughts on this, Fieldster?
You've got... I like this, and you did a lot of really cool effects. And some people in chat will be wondering, oh, this is really clean, but why doesn't it look good compared to how clean it seems? You've got to understand that you need to have a consistent kind of effect standard. There's too many different effects, different colors, different things attempted. Like that little blur at the side with the border that comes in, that was so disconnected from a lot of the other effects. And then Jack, when you get to the middle and it does like the positioning volume thing, that effect, that was clean because it was all like the color composition was clean. It all made sense. It was all the same kind of vibe. If you just cut out a lot of the fluff here and had that in the middle and that little intro thing where Jack kind of fades in through pixels, this would have been a banger edit.
Could have
Really
been
good.
saucy. Could have been, yeah. Take note. Less is more. Less is more. Oftentimes, less is more, guys. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and put it at like a 2.8, and I'm gonna go ahead and say,
Yeah, I want to rate it high, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's too all over the place.
Tell me about it, brother. Tell me about it. I think we are going to switch over guests in a second, Mr. Fieldster. You've been an absolute fucking beast. I think we might be ready for the next guest, the next reaction coming through.
Oh yeah.
In a split second. Who here is ready for, well, first off, W's in the chat for Mr. Field. If you guys thought he did a great job giving feedback, let me know.
Yeah, can we back up real quick?
Bring
Show
him
me some
up.
love.
Bring him up.
Am I up? Am I up? We've got a delay here. I think I'm up. People, I know it might have seemed a bit harsh, but we want the best from you. And we can't just like be yes men in here, like we said earlier. We're here to try and help you upskill yourself so you land these clients. Every single one of you, thank you so much for participating. And I hope you see the value in the advice that me, Jack, and our next guest is going to give you. So please keep hustling, keep working on it. I'm sure we're going to do more of this stuff in the future, Jack. So there'll be more opportunities to come through and cook.
Absolutely, there will be. Shout out to everyone who's submitted an edit so far. We're continuing. We ain't going nowhere. We got a lot more edits to do. We've only oh my god, with 335 unwatched. Oh my days. All right, we gotta speed it up. This is crazy.
Keep moving. Get me out, Jack. Get me out of here.
All right, listen, guys. I'm gonna play a quick commercial from our sponsor, which is me, and I'm gonna go to the toilet quick while we swap out our next guest. Shout out to you, Highfield. Peace, guys. See you in a second. We'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I just need the toilet.
I'm Danny. I'm a full-time video editor, and I'm damn good at what I do. But I've got an issue. Every time I want a new client, I've got to stop editing and spend the whole week DMing strangers who never replied. Until now. Because one of the editors in my Discord just put me onto VP+. VP+ does all the hard stuff for me. The lead gen, the outreach, the marketing, the sales. They bring the clients, I do the editing. Clients post their projects on the platform with the budget already attached, so there's a real number in front of me before I even approach them. And the client has to fund the entire project up front, and the money sits in escrow until I've finished the edit, and then it's automatically released. Now, anytime I want a new client, I just load up VP+ and apply. It's so easy compared to what I was doing before. If you're struggling to get clients like me, then check out the VP+ marketplace. Live now.
All right, I'm back from the toilet. Big shout out to the VP Plus Marketplace. I'm going to bring in the absolute bad boy next guest on the list. Big shout out to Mr. Highfield. We're absolutely running it up. Let me bring through the homeboy, Mr. Fieldster, okay? My bad, not Mr. Fieldster, Nico. Let's run him up quick. Let me get my headphones in again. Who here is having a good time, by the way? W in the chat if you guys are having a good time. Huh? See, somebody said, what's up, Nico? Nico? How you doing, brother? Okay. Yeah, that's saucy right there. Let me plug you into the chat real quick. Reactions, there we go. Oh, we got two of me. What the hell is happening here? Uh-oh, how do I get you in the middle? Wait, can you call me? 2 secs, you call me. Like, hang up this one and call me. Sorry, guys, I gotta get, for the way that I've cropped this, I've gotta get, like, Nico in the middle.
How's that?
Hopefully that works, or else I have to just adjust this. Let me see. Oh, I'm in the middle again? There's just, like, the way that the
oh, I'm pulling up the stream, so, man.
Nah, there you go. Now you're there. All right, Nico, what's going down, brother? How you doing today?
It's good, man. It's been a minute. Chilling, bro. Doing good. I'm excited.
Let's go. So, how much you know about what we're doing right here?
So I just tuned in a little bit before with Highfield. We're roasting people's edits, essentially. Well, hopefully not roasting. Hopefully glazing.
Exactly. But, yeah, hopefully glazing. That's what we hope for. But
yeah.
the point of this editing contest, where most differ, is that we're trying to look at these edits not just from the perspective of like, is it a cool edit, but would a client actually hire this editor? You know, would they actually pay this editor for this piece of content right here, rather than just like, did you cook like a cool like over edit or whatever the case may be?
Yeah, 100%. I've been seeing the last few, like, you know, how people have been overdoing it. That's the thing I honestly struggle with a lot of the times, that I'm constantly having to be like speak out loud and be like, okay, don't do it. Like, if I'm thinking too hard on a visual, it probably doesn't even need to happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't naturally come to me, oftentimes it doesn't even need to happen. So
Bro, facts.
That's
facts,
something
facts,
I'll be keeping an eye out for.
Big time. I'm grabbing an energy drink. While I do that, give people a little intro on you, and you know, who you edit for at the moment.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm pulling up the chat so I can see if I might miss some messages. It's been a while since I've read chats. You know, I used to do a little streaming back in the day. But yeah, I'm Nico. I've been editing properly since late 2022 when I was in college. For the UK, it's like 2 years. It's a bit different. But I started editing in class because I'd always made my own videos, like growing up, as most people probably did. But I started to take it a step further, and then within, I'd say, like 2 weeks, I made a tweet. Like, I created a Twitter account. My first tweet was like a before and after, before I even knew that was a thing. It was more just like, oh shit, I'm editing. How do I make money? Because I want to leave college, right? I make a before and after edit without knowing, and it was for FaZe Blaze, and believe it or not, he responded within like an hour. So I did like a free video for him, and then I did like a video for like $30, and I was like, what the fuck? And then fast forward a few years now, I'm currently working full-time with Clicks, taking over all their long form, and I do the occasional short form. Like, I did a short form recently with Jessa for the World Cup, and it's doing insanely well, so that was pretty cool to be able to do an ad for the World Cup for one of the biggest YouTubers. And yeah, that's kind of a short timeline of my history. Obviously, there's a lot more.
Yeah, no, of course. You're basically doing like the TLDR, essentially. I love it. Nico's an absolute beast, one of the best editors I know, absolutely crushed. You're predominantly working in like the entertainment space, so I think like it'll be interesting to see your take on a lot of these other edits, because actually I think entertainment space is one of the least forgiving, because it's literally like you have people who, you know, have no vested interest in this video outside of the entertainment value, whereas like a like B2B business coach video, someone could sit there through like a shitty Loom video and they're just there for the information, whereas an entertainment video, you've actually got a few seconds to grab them. They're like waiting to click off the video at any point. You have to keep them entertained. So the fundamentals that go into that is obviously just on a really high level. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So we're actually at any point going to be able to give these guys a free month in VP Plus, a free year, a free product. I've got a full fucking basket.
Yo, can I enter, bro?
Yeah, well, listen, I mean, you should have done it already. We've been going for 2 weeks.
I should have, bro.
We had a gaming category too. Let's have a look. Let's fire one of these up and let's watch them. All right.
Most video editing contests only have 3 winners.
Wait, am I sped up? I am, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
right.
Fucking...
Yeah, it's a little bit too fast right there.
Most video editing contests only have 3 winners. That means if 1,000 video editors enter, 997 lose.
Wait!
To do it a little bit different, we're doing 70 winners. The first place winner is getting $1,500 in cold hard cash, not this fake Amazon money.
Oh. It just stops at 16 seconds.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. That wasn't even the weirdest thing for me, honestly. It was the first frame. Literally go to the first frame in the video.
This.
Literally the first frame. Like, what is that? what is that? That makes me want to vomit. Like, nah, I'm kidding. Because like, what are you looking at? Like, where do your eyes like? It's like there's like a image kind of. Why is Jack not all the whole image? Like,
center frame.
First frame. Yeah, that's one thing I do with Clicks videos is I always, even if it's for like, I think even in the most recent Clicks video, if you go watch it, you'll see I zoom out from his face, because I always like to do that for the first shot, because like it's a Clicks video, it's like clicks, clicks. but I quickly cut away to something else, I believe. I think it's the Fortnite Sprite one. It's actually doing really well, by the way.
This one?
Yeah, that one. I think if you click on the intro...
Yeah.
Like a more than another graphic. It's like a second, but it's like, that's important.
In this video, I have 1 hour.
Yeah.
You want to show Clix's face, you know? So I think the guy should have done that with Jack and then gone to the...
I agree. I actually agree, to be honest with you. I also thought, like, some of this stuff, it's weird because, like, it feels like some fundamentals are wrong, but some of this is really good. Like, little stuff like that's cool. You've taken the Big Edit Contest logo, cool. There needed to be a bit more sound design on some of these elements. But I actually think, like, some of the execution here is really cool, but then it just cuts off at 16 seconds. Like, where do you feel comfortable putting this? I'll let you rate the first one. 1.
Okay, so it's out of 5.
To 5,
okay,
yeah.
That changes. I thought it was 10.
Yep.
I mean, straight off, no higher than a 2.
No higher than it's... Wow. Whoa. Okay. Talk to me.
Here's the thing, because I think a 5, like, you've got to think, like, a 5... I don't think there's going to be a 5. I'm probably not going to give a 5.
No, facts. I'd be surprised if anyone gets a 5.
So like, I'm thinking of like 1 to 4. So really a 2 is like not that bad if you think about it.
It's like 30%.
I'd be like a 1.8, 2 probably.
Crazy.
Because like the first second is so important, especially for a 30-second edit.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing for a long form. It's like the first minute, but it's like condensed down, so it's even more important. You know. I'm not roasting, guys.
Nico came in on smoke. I love it. We need this to keep us humble. Also, I feel as though the fact that it just cut off last second, I see you submitted 24 minutes before the cutoff today. So this was a last minute edit. You didn't get to finish it.
Yeah.
How important are deadlines to high level clients?
Bro,
Nico?
You don't even...
Right?
That was something... That was like my bane.
Right?
This time was being on time. And... one thing that helped me with that, for anyone who has a similar problem, it was... I forgot who told me it. I think it was a tweet or something, but being on time and being like 80% quality is 100 times better than being like your best work, but being late.
Yeah.
Like, someone you're working with, a client, if it's a creator especially, from what I've experienced, they care more about hitting the deadline. Obviously, don't be shit.
Yeah.
But... if there's something, there's like a little extra graphic you'd want to do, but you might be late, just sack it off. Just move on. Because chances are, the people watching the video don't think about that. And they probably wouldn't notice. So
For real.
Yeah, being on time is important.
I think so too. I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead.
I got 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 2.
I'm gonna lock in 2 on this. Good job for you. Rory Daniels with the videography edit. Let's have a look, huh?
Ooh.
Real quick, I see Ty said, why aren't they looking at the chat? Let me know if we've missed anything in the chat. Obviously, we're trying to...
yeah, I've got it on my left monitor, so I need to turn it around so I can see it.
Right? I haven't seen anything too crazy in here. That's why I haven't commented on anything, guys. But if there's anything we missed, please let me know. I've got the chat open. We've got the chat open. We're just dropping some game on these edits. 4K edit, 37 seconds. This is a videography one. Okay. Let's give it a shot. I mean, right off the bat, I'd say it felt like we were lingering too long on certain shots, pretty much from the start until around.
I mean,
right.
Again, I would say the opening shot. I feel like, I mean, then again, I'm not a fashion guy.
Yeah.
I'm not, but like, I feel like the background is like, there's too much things. Like, I don't know. Like in the first shot, like it feels like a restaurant in the background, not like a fashion video. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I feel like, but that's not. I don't know if that's your fault. That's more just like location, kind of like you can't move all the furniture out the way or something like that, right? So that's just nitpicking.
I think it's a weird one where like if there was a bit more sound design here with like the swooshes in, and I think if we lingered less on shots, I think this could have been a banger. I actually think you did a really good job on the color grading because I could feel there's a nice color grade here. It feels like a fun fashion edit. There's a couple like kind of outdated effects here, like the little lens flare stuff like that. Like that's the little drag and drop.
Jack shot it.
Yeah, that's a little. I did shoot it. And by the way, it was in a restaurant. Yeah, so like you nailed that.
Oh wait,
Like,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Shout out to that restaurant. It's actually a really nice restaurant in London. But I think definitely it was a little bit too slow for sure. And for that reason, I'd probably mark it around it too as well. But I'd say good job, Rory. Long form hooks for Tawfiq. Mr. Tawfiq, let's have a look.
In this video, I'm going to give you everything you need to start freelance video editing. A portion of you will have arrived on this video thinking that video editing is oversaturated. Some of you will think that AI is coming to take your jobs. And some of you will even think that you're too late to video editing and that all the clients are gone. All of that is completely wrong. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how now is actually a better time than any time in history to start freelance video editing. But this entire game has changed and there are very different rules. And this is the reason why some of you will listen to what I just said.
Thoughts?
Wait, why is that like the second edit? It just abruptly ends.
Yeah, at 34 seconds. Because I capped them at 38 seconds, right? I said we can't go over 38. But this is 34. You probably could have found a better ending there, right?
Yeah, like, at least finish that sentence. Yeah,
right?
I think you're trying to finish that sentence, yeah.
What's your thoughts on this?
There was some stuff in there that was like very like that shot there, that's cool. Like the one with Jack sitting on the freelance thing.
Yeah.
If you can go back to the bit with like the eyes flick through, because like that's like a shot. I think it's at the beginning. I think.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah. I want to see what it says.
Yeah.
Like see if that made sense.
Oh, what about what I actually say in the edit? Let me see.
Yeah. To kind of match it.
A portion of you will have arrived on this video thinking that video editing is to start freelance video editing. A portion of you will have arrived on this video thinking that video editing
is a cool shot. Like the flicking through the timeline bit, that was cool. And then I guess it isn't that long, so it's just kind of fill up, but
yeah,
it does look cool. That is always a cool shot to do.
Sound design was a bit too overpowering.
Yeah,
do you feel?
I was gonna say no. That was what I was gonna say. There was a lot of times where not just the sound effects, but also like Jack's mic maybe could have had some slight adjustment to it, because obviously it was done in a big room, so maybe clean that up just a tiny bit.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge expert in that area. I kind of just know basics. Maybe just like a slight adjustment in Adobe, but visually it looked really clean.
No, I think the visuals are absolutely epic here. I love that you
guys overwhelmed sometimes.
Yeah, it got a little bit overwhelming, and that's fine. I think if you'd have stuck to maybe a key color here, I feel like we have some purple, some blues, and then here we have almost like another style of blue, almost like a darker blue. I love your creativity. Creativity was great. You went for the gaming style. That was cool, but again, it threw me off that we're using a lot of different colors here because we've got just so much happening here. I think if I was
like you should have stuck with this colors.
Yeah, consistently the whole way through. And the fact you cut it off as well, I'd maybe take a slight point away from that. I do think clients would pay for this, but I think that you'd have to refine a little bit because just literally the color theory of sticking to a palette would have made this feel so much more consistent throughout. And then also if you work with a creator, they usually have a brand color. So like, let's say their brand color is like a specific hex color blue. Keeping everything that hex color blue would have made this edit feel so much more consistent. So for that, I'd actually say this is probably around like a 3, maybe like a 3.1, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, the sound effects, people saying it's too loud, people saying it's like a 3, 2.5. So I'd lean like more towards like a 2.8 maybe.
Yeah, 2.8.
I feel like that because the sound, like, that's a pretty easy, and it's not just the sound effects, but it's also Jack's mic.
Yeah.
I think at times was quite noticeable.
Bit too loud.
So it's just that 0.2 difference is the sound design. So you would go for it.
I agree. So Heel, let's have a look. Bang bang.
Let's see. Okay, this one.
This is 2 minutes. It was 38 seconds. Disqualified.
GG's, man.
You gotta follow the brief. How important is the brief, Nico?
Yeah, right. It's important, man. You gotta read it.
Gotta read the brief, mate. All right, 36 seconds. Shout out to roadside.
This is gonna be a real 4-week plan on how to go from 0 to full-time with video editing. We're gonna break this down week by week. I'm gonna give you every single thing to do on a weekly basis in order to take yourself from whatever income you're at right now to being a full-time video editor. I define that as 1 to 3 clients paying you at least $2,500 plus a month. This month, I closed and onboarded 142 new clients for my freelance marketplace. So I have an unholy amount of data on what's working right now, what clients respond to, and how you as an editor can actually close them and build a full-time career. And today, I'm gonna give it all to you.
Interesting. Cool.
Interesting. Yeah. Different. One thing that happened twice that I noticed, like it was just stuck on your shot. Like it didn't move at all. Like even as so much as just like a subtle gradual zooming out. Like I'm talking like you go from 100 to 103. Like a 3 scale difference, just
like here.
Slowly zooming out.
Yeah,
like there, and then there was another one like a bit after as well. Like
here
there.
too, yeah.
Just adding a slow scale back would have like just completed that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, a lot of the other stuff was pretty cool.
A lot of it was saucy.
Unique.
I'd say your creativity on this was awesome. Your composition is where it let it down a little bit. So something like this is visually cool, but we have no visual hierarchy to this. We have the text is overlapping, plus we have like the old style like drop shadow captions there as well still. And then here this messed with me a little bit. I think it was here. We've got the first letter of these words highlighted, but then the glow is white glow on white text, so it's almost blending into
the background also doesn't help.
So I think fundamentals let this down a little bit. Your creativity was awesome. That's why I think I want to empower a lot of these editors, because it's like, dude, you can do sick shit. Now it's actually not about learning more effects, and you can probably agree with this, Nico. It's actually just about like figuring out what to cut down
knowing when
on.
not to do.
Right?
100%. It's 100%. Like I always, again, I'll bring this up again. This is something I deal with on a day-to-day still. It's like I want to think of a cool edit, because like sick, right? And all the guys do this, but honestly, just doing a slow zoom back on a full face cam works. Like it just works.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, and that saves you not only so much time, but it just makes you be on time. You can get a faster turnaround. The client will be a lot more impressed with a quicker turnaround than with one extra cool graphic, right?
Big time. I think the theme of so many of these edits, and this is like a beginner trait, is that less is more with so much in editing. It's better to do like one thing really well to a high level than just like feel as though you gotta spray and pray and just throw kind of like everything that you got at the edit, because then it ends up being a little bit overpowering, which is what I think this ended up being here.
Yeah, because like that bit with it's just like so much is going on.
Yeah.
And that the way the text like overlaps the money as well.
Yeah. Big time. So actually, I'm going to be fair. I'm going to go ahead and say this right here was probably like a 2.9. I think you did really cool here. I think there's definitely...
Yeah, wait, what did we have on the last one? What was the last one, chat?
2.8, I think it was.
I honestly, I think, I go 0.1 more, actually,
A little bit more. I think the only thing that maybe wants me to bring it down is the drop shadow text. But you know what? We'll go ahead and actually leave it where it was on the last one. I think it's kind of like
it's in the same
levels. Yeah. And by the way, DareQuest in the chat said harsh rating. You have to understand that we're looking at this not just from like how sick of an edit is it, but would a client pay for this? And if I got this edit back, I have a list of revisions. Nico, if one of your editors sent you this edit and you're outsourcing, we're giving you guys like a look at how a client's gonna look at. They're giving a lot of revisions on this thing, guys. Even though it's sick, like there's sick shit happening, you're getting a list of Frame.io revisions on this thing. You just are. So I think this is almost like an accurate representation of that, guys. And then that revision list ends up making you change a lot of stuff, and then it turns into something really cool.
Okay, videography.
Kevin? Oh, it's a hard DQ, mate. It's a hard. We've all been there. Aquilian TV, let's go.
Let's go.
not much of an edit. You're just piecing together
Yeah,
the
it's
clips.
kind of just piecing it together.
Yeah. Like, I know my footage, so it's decent clip selection. I know you've looked through all my clips and you've picked some decent clip selection.
Yeah.
The issue there is there's you literally just piece together the clips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Not
nothing
much
really.
to it.
No, there's nothing.
Like, yeah,
super
maybe like,
impressive.
and even then with the clip selection, maybe like kind of like start the video as like the car shot and like it's going into the kind of make it feel like the car's pulling up to
Yeah.
the logo and then into the bar.
Yeah.
But other than that, like there's just not much. Yeah, honestly, I'd go like a 1.5.
Yeah, I'd come even lower. I'd say it's like a 1.1, 1.2.
Yeah.
The-
I was feeling nice.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you're feeling nice. You're a little bit too. Honestly,
Nah, I got to do that. What am I doing, man?
All right, let's have a look. 33 seconds. Let's have a look. Oh wow, I gotta turn it up. Yeah, we'll review a little faster, guys. Let's run it up.
This is gonna be a real 4-week plan on how to go from 0 to full-time with video editing. We're gonna break this down week by week. I'm gonna give you every single thing to do on a weekly basis in order to take yourself from whatever income you're at right now to being a full-time video editor. I define that as 1 to 3 clients paying you at least $2,500 plus a month. This month, I closed and onboarded 142 new clients for my freelance marketplace. So I have an unholy amount of data on what's working right now, what clients respond to, and how you as an editor can actually close them and build a full-time career. And today, I'm gonna give it all to you.
Okay, lots to unpack right there. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, the obvious, like, felt like I was getting shot with that money effect. Like,
Yeah.
it was so loud.
I sat
Holy. Yeah, exactly. Ripped my headphones, bro. And I had
Yep.
earbuds in, so if I had proper headphones in, bro. Oof.
Yep. The aspect ratio on some of these screenshots also, it looks cooked. Like even with ChatGPT AI, you can generate better stuff like this if you want a nice
Yeah, just
motion
ask
graphic.
it to upscale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just reformat. Sound effects were way too loud, like on a crazy level, where sound design done right is you don't even notice the sound design. It just makes the effect come to life. You know?
100%. Like sound design, I feel like it's one of those things where if it's done right, you don't notice it, but if it's done wrong, you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. If it's done right, you have no clue. You're just like, whoa, like you feel immersed. That's what it's meant to do. Color theory, or actually I call this contrast principles. We've got light background on light text and light motion graphics. So I'm almost like it's a bit jarring. Whereas if you use like a dark gradient and it was almost like black with like a gradient to blue or something, I feel as though this would have popped so much more. It wouldn't have blended into the background so much. Oh yeah, Paymet.
I see someone.
We got
sorry, go ahead.
No, we got a spelling mistake here with Paymet as well.
Oh yeah, that's why they were spam. I was wondering why they spammed that chat. Yeah, that's crazy. And then I see someone in chat say a 2.5.
Nah,
I don't know about that.
Nah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know about 2.5. The issue here is that this isn't client ready. So again, we're looking at it from the visual perspective and the client perspective. Visually, this needed a lot of work, and clients aren't going to pay for this. You're going to need to improve your skills a bit more. Having said that, you're able to do a lot. Like, technically, you know how to do lots of effects. So I want to give a big shout out to you, because this isn't about shitting on editors. This is about saying a accurate representation of where you are in the market right now. Clients wouldn't pay for this yet, simply because there's just a lot of fundamental work that needs to change. But I actually don't think you're that far off being client ready. You just need to improve a little bit of your color theory, definitely a bit of your fundamentals on the sound design side, and then genuinely, I'd say like a month or two of practicing and just looking at like what good aesthetic edits look like. You could actually be in a pretty good position to close clients for, you know, $100, $200 a video with this kind of style.
Easy, 100%. But unfortunately, that is not now. I'm going, like 1.5.
1.5, I'd say so. But we're going to hit them with the love. A fair few. We got to get some nice hearts, and we're going to... What are we going to use? We're going to use this one as well. Ding, 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 ding. All right, Hassan, let's have a look, brother.
I go.
Okay, let's go, Hassan.
Think Instagram is just for selfies and food pics? Think again. I'm going to show you how smart freelancers are using their Instagram feed as a lead magnet to attract paying work to them on a consistent basis.
Oh no.
At my best day, I was probably a 6 out of 10 videographer and a 7 out of 10 editor, right?
Oh my goodness.
So I wasn't the best in the world at all. I promise you right now, I took work off of more talented people than me simply because I was more visible. I had the visibility.
Why did you do that to me?
People I went to school with could see I was posting content all day on Instagram. They then had a project to hire me.
Makes no
People
sense.
From the feed, from the algorithm, found me.
All right, I just have to roast this real quick. My brother. Okay, first off, you didn't use the second camera, but you did use it later, right? But I'm clearly talking to that second camera. Then there's no, like, where do my eyes look? We've got 3 different colors going on here, and it's lowercase, and we've got the captions at the bottom. Then we've got like almost just a ridiculous amount of content here. I give you credit for trying to AI generate. I guess that's me. It says Jack. I look a little bit Cuban. I'm not Cuban. I look a little bit. Shout out to the cubes. Also, I then talk about Instagram feed. You have Fiverr popping up, and then it goes away and comes up again. This was stylistically this was a mess.
Someone said 2023 YouTube edit. I think this is more like a 2020 YouTube edit. I wouldn't even say 2023.
Yeah, this is practice.
Yeah, I think we just need more practice, man. I think you maybe weren't ready to enter, not like enter, but rather produce something that kind of someone would pay for.
Yeah.
But then again, not everyone would start somewhere. Like, I've edited worse videos than that.
Way worse.
By a mile.
Way worse.
Yeah, like we're talking. Yeah, I don't even. There's a reason those are private. Those videos. That
You take a couple things down. So big shout out to you, Hassan, for jumping involved and
you did more than most. You applied. So.
Yeah. Exactly. Facts. All right, let's have a look.
I might go broke. There's never been a contest like this in history. I might go broke doing this contest. We're doing 70 winners. $1,500 for a 30-second edit. And my goal is to find the best video editors on the internet. I want to find you. We're giving away keyboards. We're giving away mice. We're giving away headsets. We set up a free Discord for this entire event. It's free to register, by the way. Going to watch your edit live on my channel with a panel of guests. BigEditContest.com. See you inside.
Yeah,
honestly, my favorite part of that is the song, because I used to listen to that in the gym. Like, that was like a big song. And if you guys know, anyone in the chat, but
there's a nice little cat.
I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first.
So, I think this was actually a phone edit, right? Was that a phone edit?
Say the text looks CapCut, but
right?
I saw rotoscoping towards the end, but for no reason. Like, it was a bit.
Yeah,
right towards the end, there was like this weird like rotoscope, like it was so random.
I can't lie, I sensed that was a phone edit, unfortunately. And if you guys saw where I was coming at from in the chat, I was coming at in the Discord that we set up, guys. I said no phone editors because I felt like for us, we're looking to find some of the best editors on the internet, and if you're on the phone, you're not necessarily at that level.
Like, don't get me wrong, on TikTok specifically, I've seen some insane edits on phone. But it's usually like like a movie edit or like a character, like like it's like an actual edit, not a video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say, I agree. Yeah,
it's a DQ. Yeah, it's for me that's a DQ just because it was on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look. A similar pattern to before where you're just piecing together the clips, right?
And also the coloring, I like the coloring in the other one.
Yeah.
Like Yeah, like the other one at least looked a bit nicer, I think.
Opening shot as well is very basic. Like, let's say this was actually uploaded to socials. There's no wow factor here. There's nothing that's going to grab their attention. You've probably lost a good portion of people just by having 2 full seconds on essentially just a blank table, you know? Yeah, I don't think this one's worth too much comment. Big up to you, Chitty. No. We'll slap it at a 1. Really good job, brother. I would have gone a little bit further on the editing side rather than just piecing together clips, my boy. But big love to you for getting involved. We dropped some nice hearts. We bring the hearts in.
Who's in the chat?
Bill for short form. Let's have a look. Bill, short form. Let's have a look.
I'm giving up 4 days of my life for this. I'm actually going to go live on my YouTube channel that has close to 500,000 subscribers, and I'm watching every single edit. If you join this video editing contest and you submit an edit, I'm going to watch your edit live on my channel. I have a panel of guests, some of the top editors in the world who are going to be sitting down with me, and it's going to be an epic event. It's completely free to register. Head to bigetitcontest.com, sign up, join the free Discord, and come get involved. The first place winner wins $1,500 in cash, and we've got prizes to give out to 70 different editors. bigetitcontest.com, come get involved.
I'm gonna let you go first, Nico.
Yeah. So, little thing. Well, if I wish I could like control the timeline myself. But if you go like a bit forward.
Yeah.
Like that. This bit right here, like that little. That's
sequence.
Clean, like that. Yeah, like that kind of. He did that again towards the end, like that little shift, and the text popping up. That popping up right there. Also that, and then it just kind of seems. Where was it? Yeah, that right there. Not a fan of that. Like,
right. That's just like the mask with hella feather, right? You just see the feather.
And then
going crazy.
It's like, and that's the ratio of the video.
Yeah.
You know, it's doing that thing.
Yeah, way too many.
And then that again. Yeah. The text is like off the screen.
Cut,
half of it.
Event, but you've pulled.
Oh wait, I didn't see. See, I didn't even clock it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like, I didn't even. Yeah.
Yeah.
So things like that. This isn't that bad. Again, it does the same thing again. It's cool.
Yeah. The fonts are all over the place, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah. And then the money when it ticked up, I was expecting like a big boom. Thing.
Ding.
It was just a little subtle.
Yeah.
It was a little subtle thing. And then the colors are
too much, and you split the link again on 2 different rows. So I'm actually gonna put that.
Yeah, I got like a 1.2.
Yeah, like a
1.3, maybe 1.3.
Yeah, okay.
Just because like some of the visuals were like okay.
Yeah. I think a little bit of the camera effects was all right. All right, let's have a look. We've got Gregory McPherson, 38 seconds. Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Let's have a look. Whoa down.
Oh, smells like $1,500. I'm hosting the biggest editing contest ever. We're doing 70 winners. $1,500 is just the first prize winner, and we're giving away headsets, keyboards, mice. August 13th to August 16th, I'm going live on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to watch every single edit. Head to bigetitcontest.com to register, join the free Discord, and I look forward to seeing you in the contest. Let's get it!
That is giving like 2016 like new perfect YouTube vibes, bro.
Facts.
I low-key love that. Just for the fun of it, like it's so funny.
Yeah.
And it just kind of works like that, but obviously for what it's meant to be, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. In this day and age, you've lost everybody with this intro. They're saying Easy 5 behind the scenes at 1.5. You know, comedic value was great, but I don't know if it was meant to have that comedic value. Was it?
Yeah, it didn't seem intentional.
Yeah, it might not have been intentional, right? So it felt like we were laughing at it, maybe not laughing with it. I feel as though...
And just like that graphic, like...
It's on the basic side for sure. All of this is just super low res. 2016, it might even be like a 2010
Yeah, the quality looks really bad. I don't know if it's because you uploaded it to YouTube or...
I think like the color grade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, 2016 vibes.
Yeah. The color grade's a little bit all over the place. It feels like this is like a Born Identity style like action color grade on a video that's just totally not that. But I thought it was funny, so I'm gonna have to put a 1.2.
Yeah, okay, yeah, 1.2.
Yeah. Vipex, That's 3 different pronunciations. Maybe we got it right. Let's have a look.
5K a month is a sweet spot for editors. You take off at this point. 5
That was a mistake, surely, right?
5K a month is a sweet spot for editors. You take off at this point. 5K.
Wait, did you not know that? I don't know if you knew that was like if you just read in the script.
Yeah, I was just remembering my line, right?
Yeah.
Spot for editors. You take off at this point.
And I'm like,
5K a month is a sweet spot that I've seen for editors because you really like take off at this
No, I think you did that.
It gets infinitely easier to scale once you're there. Because once at 5K, you likely have 2 to 3 consistent clients who are giving you all your videos. You might not have like a retainer per se, where they're saying, hey, I've got 5K on the first of the month every month, but you've got repeat business. One client gives you 8 videos a month for $300 a pop, and the other client gives you 30 shorts, 4 long forms, and all of a sudden, based on that, you're at your 5K. But the reason why it's now easier to scale is ironically because you don't need new work.
okay. Another super beginner
Again,
edit.
Super beginner, like little things again. I'll stress this enough. It's
Yeah.
so simple, like just simple zooms, guys. Simple zooms in and out, like gradual. Just kind of makes the video like move more, flow more. Like it's very stagnant in the middle of the video.
Big
with
time.
that, and then also this like using the retake. I think I kind of get what he was maybe trying to do.
It
but
was
then
trying to be
again,
like an outtake, I think, like which is fair, but
Yeah.
it seemed to be, and also for the hook, like from a content principle perspective, it's still good. Also, font selection. You guys have to understand that font selection is so important. If you want to take a video from like looking very basic like this to looking pretty expensive and high level, just using the nice fonts can take it to another level. So I think the basic stroke on this, let it down. The really basic graphics on this also.
Yeah,
let
like
it
it
down.
doesn't even. Yeah, it's just not even. I don't think it moves for like a sort of like 10 seconds.
Yeah, then it's literally just on me. A little bit more just in and out with the keyframes. Super easy with the keyframes. You can make it nice. Also, you're putting stuff like in the bottom third as well, where it's just like people aren't.
Yeah, and also like on YouTube, that'll get covered by the cut thing. So like one thing with short form, I mean, I do this most of the time. I'm pretty sure in Premiere there's like a like the cover. So like you like I don't know what to call it, like the layout, right? So there's a thing in Premiere. It's literally in Premiere. It's like the social media overlays. So you can just whack that all the way at the top of your timeline, and you can just hide it while you edit.
Yeah.
Maybe, or just have it on ever so slight so you can see what's going to get covered.
Yeah, you need the safe zones. But I think people are saying phone edit. Yeah, I think this is a phone edit,
Yeah,
isn't
people
it?
are saying that. Yeah, maybe.
Alright.
Yeah, the text. It might be the text. Yeah, I think the text is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hard DQ. If you guys spot anything you think's phone edit, it's a hard DQ. We said no phone editors. We got to be consistent.
Yeah,
This is
social media
gonna
template. That's it.
Yeah.
This is going to be a real 4-week plan on how to go from 0 to full-time with video editing. We're going to break this down week by week. I'm going to give you every single thing to do on a weekly basis in order to take yourself from whatever income you're at right now to being a full-time video editor. I define that as 1 to 3 clients paying you at least $2,500 plus a month. This month,
This
I
is
closed
close
and
to
onboarded
something really good.
142 new clients for my freelance marketplace. So I have an unholy amount of data on what's working right now, what clients respond to, and how you as an editor can actually close them and build a full-time career. And today, I'm going to give it all to you.
Okay, that was close
So-
to something good.
Yes, that was definitely
Right.
like a step up from the last few. for
Yeah.
Sure.
Big time.
Yeah. I would say first thing I noticed that like there was like 3 or 4 of the same zoom, like the same whoosh sound, and it was like a bit loud. That's one thing I would check. Like like the woo, like. Yeah, those I did that because you could hear it like towards the end, like 4 times in like 5 seconds.
Back to back, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like this is clean. Like maybe the zoom, I'm not a fan of when it goes like in a little bit and then stops and then goes in a bit more. Maybe have, if you do it in Premiere, I think you can do this. Yeah, so just adjust the keyframes and make it like a swoop, so it kind of slows and then zooms and then kind of eases out.
Yeah.
Instead of just a hard stop.
Yeah, big time. That felt like almost like just basic level linear
Yeah,
keyframes.
just the basic things like that would have made it like it would have made it to the next level for sure.
Big time. Things that are great. You picked a consistent theme the whole way, which was great.
Yeah,
So,
and it wasn't
right?
too much. It wasn't too much.
It was the less is more principle. Big time. So
100%.
I'm actually going to be fair on this one. I'm actually going to say this was like a 2.5 to be honest with you, or even
I back that.
I'd say 2.6.
Chat saying 2, but I think
the
the fact that they followed the like they actually like followed the rule of little is more.
Yeah,
I think bumps it up.
I think so too.
Not many people have followed that.
Yeah.
So far.
And if I'm looking at like what does this editor need to do to be actually client ready, right? They just need to improve their keyframes, they need to improve their sound design a little bit, and potentially improve, I don't even think the pacing necessarily, just the keyframes, the sound design a little bit.
Yeah.
And this would have been really clean.
Yeah. I think it just like people don't understand how much just like simple keyframing just kind of glues the video together and just makes it flow.
I think so too. 2.5, good job. Stefan, let's have a look. Motion AI, access denied. Played yourself. Tarun! Oh, my boy Tarun. Let's have a look. The homeboy Tarun. I know Tarun very well. Tarun's a beast, man.
You can go full screen on the
bottom. Let's have a look. Full screen, because I have the widescreen, bro. Widescreen's going to cook me.
Yes. Outreach is dead.
Oh, my goodness.
That message you're perfecting is not going to work.
Oh, she's a little saucy.
Okay. Outreach is dead.
It was like a fucking
VP plus.
like an ad for like a phone company or something. Like,
yeah.
It's giving those vibes.
Marketplace.
I like the music choice. I think it actually could have like fit the vibe really well, but it was just so loud. Like it took it away from everything.
Yeah.
And then if you go back, if we can just play it back.
Outreach is
This is like the voice, like the AI voice you use, it's so hard to hear sometimes.
Yeah. There's stagnant frames like this too. That needed a lot of improvement. Stuff like this
like,
goes
this
a bit
shot
too slow.
Yeah. I feel like you should have. Like it's very aesthetic looking, like the way it just felt.
It's centered
like
well.
Like that shot, and then the way the text came in, it felt like a phone app or something. But other than that, it's a bit just missing again, like the stack. Like,
yeah, there's a bit too much going on as well. Yeah, there's exactly. Yeah, it's a bit rough. I think. Like I feel as though like if you gave this,
look this right here.
Yeah,
like right here, like the borders of the screenshots are like.
Yeah.
Things like that.
You could have thrown that in Premiere, literally just made a little, my bad. Yeah, to be honest, even in Premiere you could have masked it or thrown it in Photoshop.
Yeah, no, easy. With all you have to do now in Premiere to do that is like mask it, but then drag it to the opacity and then it does it.
Yeah, and then...
It's a bit weird, a bit different now. But
yeah, and just play with the expansion so it rounds the borders a little bit and you would have cooked there. Tarun... I love you, but I can't let my personal relationship with you influence this. I'd say you were around like a 1.7 here, something like that.
Yeah, I'd go a bit more like 1.5.
1.5, yeah.
Personally, just because the music is so loud.
It's intense.
Yeah, it's really intense.
I agree.
So I'd go with that.
All right, long form hooks for Anselm. Let's have a look. Long form hooks for the main man Anselm. Also, everyone's using the same fucking Jack Ho clip. I gave you guys a fair few, but this was the favorite, I guess, huh?
This is gonna be a real game.
Right? I want to see some crazy game. By the way, there's some nuts edits in here for gaming because I had a sneak preview. Anyways, let's watch.
This is going to be a real 4-week plan on how to go from 0 to full-time with video editing. We're going to break this down week by week. I'm going to give you every single thing to do on a weekly basis in order to take yourself from whatever income you're at right now to being a full-time video editor. I define that as 1 to 3 clients paying you at least $2,500 plus a month. This month, I closed and onboarded 142 new clients for my freelance marketplace. So I have an unholy amount of data on what's working right now, what clients respond to, and how you as an editor can actually close them and build a full-time career. And today, I'm going to give it all to you.
There was pieces of that
like there was
potential.
Moments.
Look at this.
There was moments
with the mask behind the plant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the bro knows how to rose scope. Like that was clean, but there was things like if you go back towards more the beginning, like where is it? Not here. Like this was again, it's clean, but it's just
too messy.
Just there, and it's not like engaging. It's kind of just whacked on and
should have
not
kept
moving
the
again.
Should have kept the keyframes here.
And then there was another moment. I think keep going. With the coloring that kind of made it a bit. Yeah, like this, like the fact that you're not the different color to the clients.
Yeah, and
maybe you could have been
different too. Like at least align these two on the left and the right. It felt like
yeah, and it's
aesthetically.
annoying that client 1 isn't aligned in the middle with you.
Yeah.
Like, that annoys me as someone just like a bit nitpicky,
Yeah.
but there's moments of good stuff like this, like that's clean.
Color theory is good. This felt a little bit all over the place. I would have potentially.
Yeah, like my eyes were like.
Yeah, where do I look, etc.
Working a bit too much. Yeah.
What are you giving it, Big Nico?
If I gave the other one, give that one before this 1.5, it wouldn't be anywhere out of that realm. So I'm thinking, like a 1.6, 7.
Yeah, I'd say
1.7.
Yeah,
it's like a little better.
It is, yeah.
Because at least my ears weren't hurting watching it.
Facts,
you know?
facts. The real hype starts at 013. That's what they're saying. Visarte. Let's have a look. Visarte Club After movie. But if the real hype, okay. Let's have a look at this.
Ayo, Ferg.
Yeah, ride with the mob.
Am I on 1080p? I want to make sure I'm doing you guys justice here.
Alhamdulillah, check in with me and do your job. Berg is the name. Ben Baller did the chain. Tono for the watch. Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini chain. Rest in peace to my superior. Hermes Linga feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up.
I think we have to commentate while we do it. It'll be more actionable. One thing I'm going to say, massive point away real quick. The beat drop has no pacing difference to the actual rest of the video. Look at this beat drop.
Baller did the chain. Tono for the watch. Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini chain. Rest in peace to my superior.
It's slower. It's arguably slower.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm giving you guys, right? Yeah, I'm giving you 120 FPS footage, right? So this is 120 frames a second. You can speed this up so well here. You can
use some timing mapping. Use some
Big time.
I feel like I haven't seen a lot of timing mapping. I feel like this kind of video. I feel like that's so important.
It's everything. It's everything. Literally.
Going like zoom,
right? Just speed ramps, bro. Just speed ramps on an edit like this. If you did nothing else but nice color grading and speed ramps, you can make an edit. You can make an edit like this feel so sick. Like, in fact, if you just did like chromatic aberrations where you've got some cool like visual to it, plus speed ramps and just nice color grade, this thing becomes an absolute banger.
I mean, I definitely think it has more going for it than the other videography ones that I've seen.
Yeah.
While I've been on it, because there was like some cool, like that cool effect with like the clown and like the photo, and then at least there's something added onto it rather than just cuts. Yeah. But I also still think it's missing what's really important, like you said, speed ramps and.
Big time. I know that again. We're rating it from we're rating it.
Yeah, I'll leave this one to you. This is more your field. So
we rate this from the perspective of what would a club client pay for. Even when I was shooting like $50, like when I was literally 17 and I was shooting like my first club video for literal drug dealers, and they were like, "Bro, I've got $50 for you. Do you want to come for free to my nightclub event?" They expected higher level than this. Even them at like the lowest level of the totem pole. So I'm actually going to be pretty. I'm going to put this probably around like a 1.3, and I'm going to say good job, and I'm going to drop the hearts, and I'm going to click it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, because I love you, and we don't want to hate on anybody. Giannis, let's have a look at Giannis. Oh!
What's that?
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Okay, holy.
It's like a movie.
Everyone else edits for free. This one, you don't have to be the best editor on the
I wish I could hear the voiceover. Boy.
Wait, what? What? Let's see out.
This is holding too long. Okay.
Okay, I need to know. Wait. Is this person? If you're in the chat, wait. Do we know who this is? Who is this?
This right here is Giannis. Giannis, are you here?
If you're in the chat right now, did you do all that 3D like modeling and stuff?
Because it looked.
Because one thing I noticed when the images of the people's faces popped up on the monitor, it looked so out of it.
Here, you mean?
Like that. Like they should look like digitally or like holograms or something, right?
Yeah. That's a bit sus, huh?
That's why I'm thinking, like, is this not just taken from something else?
Yeah. No, that's sus. That is. Like, the rest of it felt... To be honest, does any of this feel...
If he did this, that is insane. Like 3D work, I'm not even at that level yet. 3D work wise,
Right.
So, that all depends on my rating. So if he's in chat, as he said,
It's a bit sus. The thing is, like, I feel what you were going for, but the fact the voiceover was not audible, well, I could like, because I generated, yeah, and like because it then syncs up to this horror stuff here. I'm unsure if you edit it. I don't see anything.
If it's like taken from a video game or something.
Yeah, right. I don't see anything that's like editing
AI
related.
Ooh.
Thing is, I'm fine.
AI.
Yeah, I'd be fine with AI. But if it was AI, you'd think that they'd make something more.
Yeah, and the images wouldn't
relevant.
look like that in the AI.
Oh,
Like, those
bro.
images on that monitor would not look like
Right?
that if it was AI.
If this feels sus to me, Nico.
Yeah. So I feel like this is taken from like a fucking game just no one's heard of or something.
Just some.
I don't know why I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah, super indie. And look, there's like a black bar at the top here. So that's like you've cut out the game
Yeah, that's
HUD.
Splice. Someone's saying Splice. That's not AI. 0.5 out of 5. Damn.
I think we have to DQ this just for like.
Yeah, I
the
genuinely
integrity.
think it's sus. I think
Right?
it's sus.
What
Yeah,
do you-
chat's agree.
Right? Yeah. All right, we gotta DQ it. Giannis, bro, I'm sorry, man. If you put your heart and soul into that shit.
If you actually did those 3D works, that's insane.
If you did it though, I feel as though you would have made it more relevant. I feel as though it would have been.
And the
right?
audio couldn't hear it. So
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. DQ. All right, we DQ'd it. Next up.
Well, if you clicked on this video, you might be a video editor who's rapidly burning out right now. Or a wannabe editor who's unsure if this career is for them. Listen, burnout isn't exclusive to video editors, it could affect anybody. But due to the nature of this career, long hours, lots of screen time, and sometimes annoying ass clients giving you 1,000 revisions, it happens and it can hit editors very hard. In this video, I'm gonna give you 5 of the most common reasons video editors burn out and 5 ways to avoid them and make sure it doesn't happen to you. But real quick, who the hell am I and how did I learn this? I was a full-time video editor and videographer for years, and I was very hungry to make it.
You lost me a little bit there at the end, bro. I can't find
yeah,
it, right?
Yeah. One thing I noticed was the coloring. Like it was red text when it was on this bit, and then when it went to the animation, it was like all the blue and
Yeah.
So that seems a bit. But I guess it's like kind of like the tones, like unsure, red. I get that. But yeah, the end kind of it starts off really good, and then
Yeah. I would have
How am
cut
I
it
and
here.
how did I learn this? I was a full
So,
them
here.
and make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Boom. Hard cut.
end it there.
Riser, Smash, Black. Everyone would have been like, yo, that was fucking crazy. I like the color consistency to a certain extent here, but then I guess the red on blue doesn't work that well. Also, for how cool of some of these motion graphics you made, I think you let yourself down using like the most B-roll, basic level stock footage here.
Yeah.
I actually think your motion graphics are cool. I think that a lot of your masking, your rotoscoping, this isn't even rotoscope. This looks just like straight Premiere with the object select, which is super easy to do now. I think a lot of this you actually crushed. I'm actually going to rate this a little bit higher. The reason why, I think this is more. I could actually say this is mid. So here's my I could say this is a 3. The reason is because I think that for you to go from where you are now to a polished edit clients are willing to pay for and pay good money for,
it's not a lot.
Is not that much at all, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I mean, if a mid, I'm technically a mid's 2.5, but.
Oh yeah, technically, right? Let's put 3 in
So
the
like
middle.
2.7. Let me like 2.7.
Yeah. I like you here because you're just on point with it. You know, you're just like listen.
No, I
mate.
gotta be,
Yeah.
man. I don't think people realize I wouldn't give myself more than like probably like a 3 or something.
Nah, okay. If that's the levels, then you're working with Clicks, one of the biggest YouTubers. He pulled like 1.5 billion views last year, and you're his main editor. I think if you think you're a 3, fuck, maybe we have to adjust this rating system. I'm not gonna lie.
If we're real, no, I think it is very close to a 3. Like, because I think, like I said, I think if you change those things Jack's on about, I think you could probably go to like a 3.5. Okay, if we're being real.
Yeah, a 3 point. Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna say 2.8. I'm gonna say good job.
Yeah, 2.8. That's fine. That's fine.
All right, Dennis, long
I
form
want Mika
hooks.
to rate me well. If you entered, Rika, then yeah.
If you're here, we got you covered. Let's have a look. Wait, is there no audio? Oh, there is. Good.
Read my t-shirt. Fuck outreach. Every business
It's a bit
is
of
becoming a
problem.
media company right now. content volume is exploding, and demand for editors literally outpaces the supply of good ones. Many of you will say, oh, if there's so many clients, Jack, why can't I get them? This is why. These clients, who are literally infinite, by the way, are not recruiting editors from your traditional channels that they used to. The market has fundamentally changed over the past 2 years, and there are very different rules.
Yeah.
So then you make a massive drastic pivot.
But weirdly, the pacing is not
volume, positioning.
right bad.
No,
like it feels like the music choice is very good.
Yeah,
that
agreed.
fits. It feels like that is the song you should be using. So
Yeah.
I love that, and honestly, that just shows you, even though it's very like beginner and like things like with the graphs going up, I
Yeah.
feel that there should be some like digital sounds or there or something to like, emphasize that effect. It feels like okay.
Yeah, and I think
just purely off good music selection.
Big time. This right here, you said you edit it 100% in Premiere, so you're smart enough to be doing your keyframes with the transform effect because you've got the motion blur here because they said they did it 100% in Premiere. But the next stage up from that is you need to mess around with the curves a little bit on those because it hits a little bit too hard right here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
This is such an interesting one because I think it's so weird to see like the different things that some editors get right and some editors don't. Because from a like visual perspective, this is a super beginner. But from a fundamental perspective, like you said, with the pacing and the music,
it just felt
actually feels pretty
fine.
Good, right?
Yeah. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, no, so I honestly, I'm gonna be a bit biased to it because I think not a lot of people get that right.
Yeah,
I'd go like a 2.3.
2.3. I think that's fair. Genuinely, I think that's fair.
Because like again, I guess it's like you got to reward it more because less people get it right.
Yeah,
it's more of like a unique thing that people in the beginning stage don't have. Like a lot of people don't have it. So for him to have that, because the visual stuff is always easier to like learn.
Because that's just a tutorial, and that's the thing. You guys have to understand that, like, Nico has seen so many edits. I've seen so many edits. Like, if I had, and like, you used to outsource your content. I've outsourced to more editors than I can remember. I run a community full of editors. The number one tell of almost a beginner is that they get the fundamentals wrong, but they watched a few tutorials and they can do kind of like one or two sick effects, but they just feel like the timing's wrong or the pacing and the sound design is wrong on it, and it feels like an amateur execution of a really nice effect, but then they get the fundamentals wrong. So it's like you watch a couple tutorials, you learn like how to recreate what the tutorial showed you, but then your fundamentals are all wrong. Whereas this was like you actually haven't watched those high level tutorials, but your fundamentals are really good. It's all such a weird one to look at.
Yeah, 100%.
Motion AI. I created this video by combining motion graphics, AI generated visuals, synchronized kinetic typography. This sounds a little bit AI generated. This thing right here. But you know what? Let's have a look. SK. Discord client.
The best editor you know is broke, and the guy charging $4,000 a month, he's fine. He's all right. So what does he have that you don't?
And that was AI.
It's not skill. It's not a better reel. He's just standing where the clients already are. That's it. That's the whole difference. Talent doesn't get discovered anymore. It gets found. The VP Plus Marketplace. New jobs every single day.
Oh, no.
This is where all the clients
we're in a
went.
city.
Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
What does chat? I want chat to rate that one.
Facts.
Let's let chat decide.
You guys can pick it. Where are we on the slider right there? 5, 1. Are they top 5? Only one.
Is this the winner?
Right? Yes. Are they winning $1,500 for that? You guys tell us.
DQ. Someone said 10, 1, 1. Bro, that's a 5. 5.
It's
1.8.
It's 1.8 zeros. Yeah.
Well, someone said DQ, and then I'm getting a lot of 1s and 0s.
Just hella zeros.
Yeah. And just hella 1. -5.
Damn.
That's a bit hard.
Damn. Asfar said top 5. I'm going to go ahead and put that as a 1. We're going to move on. Sakib, let's have great. Sakib. Hard DQ. Damn. Imagine somebody's.
Wait, is there any? I want to see. I don't know if you're like if it's just kind of how you have it set up, but is there any gaming ones we could watch or like?
Yeah. Here.
Are you able to tell?
Yeah.
I just want to give a good like gaming one. You know, it's a bit more my own.
For sure. Let's do a few gamings right now, okay? So We haven't done a single gaming with you. That's crazy.
They have full gear enchanted, and their bed is fully secured.
Wait, is this?
This might be the end of the line. Me and Nezu,
Oh my
bro, me
God,
and Nezu
yo.
jumped on last week. We ripped some Bed Wars. Let's go again.
They have
Let's
full
go.
gear enchanted, and their bed is fully secured.
Yeah. This
Um,
might be the end of the line. We
no,
might
no.
have seen this through as far as it can go.
No, we got this. We got this.
Oh no! How did I? Oh snap! Damn, son.
I got one.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Oh fuck! I fell. God damn it.
Okay, so it's 1v1 situation.
You know, I'm watching this right now. This is perfect. Come on.
Oh
Oh!
my God.
Of course, Nez is good at bed.
Almost.
Yeah, of
Almost.
course.
Oh!
Damn, Nezu! No!
What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, a lot. So go to the beginning.
Yeah, full gear.
First off, Jack needs to improve Bed Wars.
Yeah, I suck, bro. I suck donkey, bro.
If we keep going, I don't know how long this was, but if you see, let me see
Oh
it's
yeah,
still going.
it was on my face.
Pause
for
it now.
So long, bro.
Pause it now.
Yeah.
Like 10 seconds. So a third of the video, and the most important third of the video has no gameplay.
Yep.
So that's just an automatic, like, there's no way anyone who's like not in the beginning does that.
Yeah.
Because that's like even in the beginning, I think just as a kid watching YouTube, you would know not to do that.
Yeah.
So I can tell you probably don't consume a lot of gaming content just off that. Because I think even if I were to begin, I would know, like, okay, I'm watching a gaming video for the gaming and also the creator, let's show that. I feel like that's just an actual fundamental just thing. This is cool, I like that. I like that little
fun.
thing with the...
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. Like, that's probably the best part of the video.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just like the subtitling, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
alright. It's very beginner, I would say. Just a lot of basic fundamentals. Just
I
not
agree.
there.
Where are you putting that?
I'd go one.
One.
Yeah, I'd go
Yeah. Let me have a look.
yeah, let's see if there's any gaming ones.
There's something I wanted to do real quick. Damn, I wish I could remember this guy's name because I had a sneak peek at one of the gamings and it was so good,
Well,
son.
Can you not try out gaming and see if you recognize the name, maybe?
I can filter by gamings here, and let me see.
See if you recognize it.
There's somebody who I
There's quite a
know.
few.
Yeah, there's quite a few I know, but there's someone who did, and I wonder is that typing it in by? I think they might have just wrote gaming.
What's the? Yeah. Okay. So there's okay.
Wait a minute. Let me search for gaming here, guys.
Okay, let's see what's on the chat. I just saw my submission. Oh, Mal, you're one of the gaming ones.
There's someone who's I'm trying to find. There we go. Okay, watch this. I think this is really good. I forget. This one I took a sneak peek at. We haven't watched this yet, guys. This is Jomo. Sorry if this is submitted 3 times. I had an issue. No stress. Let's have a look. What's going down, people? It's Jug here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. We're taking it back today. I'm here with Nezu, aka Jeremy,
Yo-yo.
aka Vexa. You're man of many names, but today
Yep.
we're playing some Minecraft.
Today we're playing some Bed Wars.
Bad Boys. Okay, I was trying to get Hunger Games because it's I'm a bit of a pro at Hunger Games.
You can get this generator now.
Son, I can't I'm top
You're a
ranked.
pro?
Like I'm top ranked.
Don't worry, bro. I'm the best in Bed Wars. Trust.
Okay, there you go.
I used to play Hunger Games on the iPad. Try
Oh,
that.
the iPad. Damn that. Not that.
Oh my.
Oh shit! No! Okay, boom. What do you think of that?
So I would say like your comedic timing is very good. Like,
Yeah,
For
right?
like that meme of the shut your fucking mouth, like that made me laugh a bit. That was
Yeah.
funny, right?
Yeah.
I'd say your building of tensions like not the best. Like I couldn't really tell when the intro ended there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only thing that made me know that was like the text saying match 1, but the pacing didn't change.
Yeah.
One thing, something I learned a lot from if you guys know Sven, the guy who works with Matthew Beam and some of the biggest creators in the world, Preston, etc. He's saying, he told me, it's like when the actual like scene changes, so it could be for a game video, it wouldn't necessarily be like a location change, but like for example, when the intro ends and you're switching to game 1, the pacing needs to change, like the music needs to change, the cut speed needs to change, right? So that's something I don't think was done really at all there.
Yeah.
Jomo, but I think your comedic timing for someone who's early on is actually really good.
Yeah.
And that's something that's harder to teach, I think. I think it's more intuition. It's a lot of intuition there, I feel like, in the beginning.
Where are you rating it? 1 to 5?
If the last one was a 1, I'd go 2.
2 for this? Okay. We whack
I go 2.
Jomo on the 2. Okay. Back
it was
up
definitely like a lot better than the other one. I just think there's a lot more to add to that.
No, I agree for sure.
It was really good. At the beginning, like, there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, I agree for sure. Let's have a look at Ahad. Ahad is doing motion AI. Let's have a look, Mr. Ahad.
Jomo, got you, bro.
Shout out to Jomo, the man, the myth.
What? If you didn't have to chase your next client?
Oh, wow.
No cold outreach, no endless DMs, no wondering where your next project is coming from. What if the projects came to you? Meet Video Production Plus.
Okay, short but sweet. That was actually saucy, right?
I mean, those like dum-dums, like those are really satisfying.
Like I want to watch it again.
What? If you didn't have to chase your next client? No cold outreach, no endless DMs, no wondering where your next project is coming from. What if the projects came to you? Meet Video Production Plus.
I think there was one bit I was a bit confused about when, if you go back to like the middle, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait for it. This. Like that. Okay, let me just look at that. Okay, yeah, so it's Upwork.
5.
Oh, okay, no, I just had to make sure what that was. Yeah.
Imagine if the projects came to you. Damn.
I think some things pop up a bit too quick to process. As like when you clicked on the things, like they kind of came in and out a bit, like slightly too quickly. Like this.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too fast for sure.
Like just a little bit.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, short and sweet though.
Yeah, short and sweet. Like this made me want to watch more. I can't lie, to be honest. With all the edits we've watched so far, guys, like that's saucy, right? He didn't use the voiceover you left. Now we said in free for all, as long as you are creating something around like either VP Plus or the contest or there's something we recognize, you can go absolutely crazy. So he put motion AI.
Yeah, so
it's completely fine. This to me was really nice. I'd say this was oh whoops, I nearly rated the wrong guy. Sorry mate. I'd say this was like a 4. I'd say this was really.
I caveat. 15 seconds. So I think that knocks it. I do think that knocks it a little bit because 15 is quite a big difference from 30. If it was like 22. So I'd say like knock it down like just to be that guy, knock it down to like a 3.9.
Oh wait, After Effects made this a rush. I started when it was 4 hours left. I regret.
Wow.
So he made this in the last few seconds of the competition.
Oh yeah, no, that's a 4. That's a 4 for sure.
Damn, son. Okay.
The fact that he made it that quick.
You fucking cooked. Ahad, bro. I'll be honest with you. You cooked, bro. You know what? I think
here we go.
You're already in VP Plus. I know Ahad's in VP Plus, so I'm gonna send you, I don't know, a headset, maybe something like that. I think you win a product, brother. You can tell me what you want. I think we're sending you a headset or something like that because maybe you're doing heavy sound design, right? You need a good headset for the sound design. Maybe you let me know if it's better than your headset or not. You tell me. I think this was saucy. 4, you're getting a product. We're sending it to you. First product winner of the day. Dubs in the chat for Ahad. That was saucy. We can't lie. We just can't lie about that. 4 hours as well on the clock is just a bit nuts. I can't front. Dema, are you doing good on time, Nico? Are you?
Yeah, I can go for a little. I can go for like 20 more minutes.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's have a look.
This is going to be a real 4-week plan on how to go from 0 to full-time with video editing. We're going to break this down week by week. I'm going to give you every single thing to do on a weekly basis in order to take yourself from whatever income you're at right now to being a full-time video editor. I define that as 1 to 3 clients paying you at least $2,500 plus a month. This month, I closed and onboarded 142 new clients for my freelance marketplace. So I have an unholy amount of data on what's working right now, what clients respond to, and how you as an editor can actually close them and build a full-time career. And today, I'm going to
good AI stuff.
That was not bad. That AI shot. I think the best parts about that were those like 2 AI shots, like this one and then the one before.
It's pretty good, but the sound design let it down so much because it's so overpowering.
Bro, and it sucks because that song is for me specifically, again, this is
Yeah.
real niche. But if you were in the gym, if you started the gym around 2022, that was like
That was a gym song.
and just TikTok. It was a big TikTok song.
Yeah.
Like TikTok 2022. If you're like around my age, you know that could have been an insane edit with the beats that song has. Like it's very heavy, but I think it could have been a lot better. But I do like the AI, the prompts. But then again, I think it's just the balancing of the audio is like really bad. I think it could have been like it's too overpowering in the wrong ways.
I agree. The thing that's letting us down here is this is an editing contest. So a lot of you have just gone over the top on the editing, but the fundamentals have been completely skipped. And like that's actually the bit that is going to make you client ready. That's the bit that's going to make clients want to work with you. Is you're not just like literally throwing everything at the wall and hoping it sticks. You're making content that is packaged enough for clients to say, yeah, I'll pay for this. No problem.
Yeah, Ripley said we should do some more gaming as well. Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I wanna do some more gaming as well.
We're
a little bit left.
Agreed. Dema, I'm gonna go ahead and put that at like a 1.9, I'd say, brother.
Yeah.
But you did cool though. Let's have a look. Gaming. Let's rip some solid gaming right now. Vague Duck, DaVinci, a DaVinci editor. Okay, listen, it's
Ooh. Well, 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5.
Yeah, wait, they have a disclaimer. I know this video is bad, and I know that I can do better, but I really struggle with getting the video to fit with the time limit. Okay.
Okay.
It's
So if
interesting.
it abruptly ends, we get a little heads up.
But it's
Appreciate that.
it's interesting how you used a second of the time limit to say that, right? That's all right.
What's
Let's
going
go.
down, people? It's Jug here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. We're taking it back today. I'm here with Nezu.
Today we're playing some Bed Wars. No, I got one.
What have you got, bro?
Nice.
Nothing, bro. You got nothing. There we go.
Why would you? What is? No, wait, what? Oh, wait, they both left. They both left. Bye bye, Blue. I'ma jump off. Okay, so it's 1v1 situation.
It's 1v1.
Okay.
Oh.
No!
Oh, bro.
Hey, second place.
Is this whole thing an intro?
Because the music was so loud the whole way, right? And it feels like
but
there's
I'm
no
so
story.
confused. He's on about and I don't think the video started, right? Because there was no like in the lobby before the game like banter, like you know how the other one like Joe's had. Well, and then there was no clear like okay, the video is beginning. I think that was all that entirely the intro, which is insane. A 37-second intro.
Yeah, that was definitely like on the outdated side.
Yeah, it's given very like 2011 like.
Even with
being
that
basic with no music
transition,
would have been better.
Would you
Just
be
better
using
cuts?
Would you use this transition, Nico?
Maybe like year 5 for a PowerPoint slide.
No, don't take it to year 5, bro. Oh.
No, but I'm not, that's not even taking it. I'm genuinely being
That's
serious.
true though.
Like,
That is a PowerPoint slide. Crazy work.
Yeah, I just think getting to the point quicker. Like this is all the intro. Like the intro should be more than like 10-15 seconds, really.
Agreed. Pacing.
Pacing.
Let it down.
Overall storytelling. Yeah,
I think so
put it on
too.
the basics.
All right, give us a rating.
Even
on this.
then, 2015 Minecraft, I think they were a bit more concise with intros.
Yeah, probably.
So I go 1.
A
Yeah,
1?
I go 1.
Okay, we go for the 1. Big shout out to you, Duck, for getting involved. Pondus.
Hey, you applied. Most people don't. Take this as feedback. Don't get discouraged and keep improving.
Facts. Pondus, I'm a bit worried about this. You said I use CapCut and some additional clicks. I'm a mainly.
I mean, you can edit CapCut on PC technically. But...
I know, but he says I'm a Call of Duty mobile game player. That makes me think this is mobile.
I just look at it. And it. That bro.
Pondus, you let yourself down there, mate. You let yourself down there, mate.
GG's.
Where's the next gaming? Gaming Phantom. Let's see about. Oh, dude, the gaming guys. Gaming, you're letting yourself down. Gaming, here we go. Imagine it was 3 in a row.
Hey, but don't worry, bro. I'm the best in Bed Wars.
Okay, there you go.
And then you have the item shop right here. You can buy like blocks.
So I got what? 6 iron. I got 1 gold. So I'm basically broke right now.
You're gonna fuck him up.
All right, let's get that.
Oh
shit! No!
It's so much, mate.
Wait, you go low or high?
Where they at? Get some, son.
I'm getting their bed.
Come on,
Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn!
Bro,
I'm like, that was intense, bro.
I got their
Yeah,
bed. I
that
got
was
their bed.
intense.
Yo.
Oh, I got both of them.
I'm like having a
Bro,
panic
you know what?
attack.
Do you know? Bro, so
right?
First of all, that was insane. Basically, that was
Yeah.
wild. What that reminds me of is like something I do for clicks. Is like you make like a trailer. That feels like a trailery vibe for the video more so than like an actual beginning of a video.
Yeah.
Like it's always like it's like the best bits. I think what this guy mistook the video like editing contest for is he thought you were meant to make a 30-second video, not a 30-second part of the video.
Yeah. Big time.
I think that's the mistake I think that's where he got confused. Because that looks like a 30-second trailer for the video.
Yeah, because it's a bit too all over the place. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, this is
I mean,
like
it's
a teaser.
funny. Like, there was some funny moments in there for sure. So the comedic timing and some of the bit, like, with those, I'm basically broke. That bit was funny.
No, like it actually got a laugh out of me. I think your meme style editing was funny here. But yeah, definitely on like the super beginner side for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'd go like a 1.4 because I think it actually would be a good trailer for a video.
Yeah.
But actually being the first 30 seconds, I mean, I don't think that's what it was. So.
No, agreed. I agree. Vivek, Premiere Pro only. He said gaming. Let's have a look.
5 out of 5.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh shit! No, bro! Oh my days, son! Come on, son! Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Okay, cooked.
There we go.
Oh. Whoosh! Oh man!
One fell down.
Get that. Oh! Come on now, son! Come on now, son! Come on now, son! What have you got? Nothing, bro. You ain't got nothing. There we go. I actually got my first kill.
One more in the
That was
base.
my only kill. Uh-oh. I'm coming through.
I got him.
There we go.
Still going.
Okay. Ends out
I mean,
of nowhere.
dude, if that was like 10 seconds of the video, that would have been really good.
Yeah.
Like, if the music had swelled up after 10 seconds and then, like, hit and then phased out into the actual beginning of the video, that honestly would have been a really good intro.
Yeah.
Like, I was locked in for those first few seconds, like, the music. It was showing best clips of it, like,
Went
showing
too
you the
long.
stakes. Like, oh, I'm struggling, it's going to be so hard to win. Like, it creates that kind of conflict, like, oh, it's going to be actually hard for him to win the game because you're seeing him die so many times.
Right.
But then it just kept going, and it's like... Okay.
Yeah. Seppi, though, good point. It was actually the best gaming till now. I agree, but it's almost like it's not super fair on the gaming category because again, like you guys are getting feedback from somebody who's edited some really high tier gaming and entertainment content, and again, we're comparing this to where you guys want to get to in terms of landing clients, etc. And I think definitely still like a lot of work, but I'd agree this is the best gaming one we've reacted to so far by far.
Yeah.
Also, you took the audio and you actually sounds like you did some Adobe podcasts with audio. You also took the face cam, you added a little bit of rounding to it. You were like actually going a little bit of a step beyond, which was really cool. So shout out to you for that.
Who's that? I might have been my parents or something. So someone I think someone walked in and they left. So sorry about that. But yeah, I think I've got time for like one more. Let's
cool.
Is there any more?
Where do you rate Vivek?
Yeah, I got like a I got like a 2 because like there wasn't any of the video. Again, it was just the intro. Like I didn't see the one thing I love about Jomos is he showed the video.
Yeah,
like, it
I
wasn't
agree.
just the intro.
All right, we'll do one more game and then I did it myself on PC. Well, I hope so because it has to be PC. Let's have a look. One more gaming. Why is it square?
Oh, this is like one of those TikTok edits.
Oh,
where
right.
It's kind of weird. No one's even
Like, you know those YouTube shorts of like speed
Trying to do
and
that.
guys.
He's just staring at this guy. What? And what? Oh! Hey, it's 2-on-1. It's 2-on-1. Oh, god damn it! They know.
One fell down. The base.
This is son.
Oh, I got him. Light work.
That's
Yeah, I feel like I'm on YouTube Shorts at 3 in the morning.
right. Like, it's
Speed,
a brain rot edit.
Yeah. I think we give it a 1 and go now.
Alright, let's go.
I think that's actually the actual edit. But...
Nah, I'm not too sure, but I use Premiere Pro After
I'll
Effects.
do one more. I'll do one more.
Let's do it. Jack Cole trial. Let's have a look.
What's going down, people? It's Jug here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video where I'm here with Nezu, aka Jeremy, aka Vexa. You're a man of many names. But today
we're playing some Bed Wars. We play Bed Wars. I used to play Hunger Games on the iPad.
Oh, no,
Try that.
Damn, no, that's elite. I can't lie. Yeah.
You're gonna come right here,
Alright, cool.
and you're gonna get ores. All right.
Okay.
So this is like the generator.
Oh, there you go.
Item shop right here. You can buy like blocks. You can buy like a weapon. It says the cost.
Yeah. That one fucking riser really hurt my ears. Like, that was so loud.
Where was that? What's going down, people?
Like,
it's Jug here. Welcome.
Again, also this graphic, it doesn't seem the graphic of the name doesn't fit the vibe of the gaming video. Like,
nah,
it feels very
it's not relevant.
Business, like ecom vibes.
Yeah, it's like
this is clean. That is clean. That is the best animation I've seen.
Yeah.
And he actually did change the vibe of the music, like once he got into the game, so I can appreciate that. But again, it's just a lot of things that he's doing. Like again, the camera position. Like, why is Nezu like half of the camera and then half of it's just nothing?
Yeah, over there, because like we shot these separate, so you could have done a rounded,
yeah, like you had if you did it like how I'm assuming you did it, where it's like one long thing and it's
exactly.
half of it's.
Exactly.
That's how I do. That's how Clicks films his videos, and it gives you so much freedom. So the fact you still didn't do it right is kind of like
fundamental misunderstanding.
And then
for
like
sure.
this, it seems a bit rough. And yeah, not finished. Very basic.
I think so too.
I'd go like for the Minecraft animation, I'll give you like 1.2. That
1.2.
one intro Minecraft card. But yeah, I think. It's pretty basic though, but
good job.
Keep it up. Keep improving.
Keep improving. All right, we're gonna love you and leave you then, Nico. That's you done and dusted.
Yes, sir. How many you got left to do? I might still catch up, and I don't know how long you're gonna be live, but I might come back and watch a bit later.
I have many. I'm gonna be here for days. By the way, this is a multi-day thing because we've done.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No, we've got 300 left, and we've done 60 so far across 2.5 hours.
Oh shit!
Yes,
so,
this is good. Okay. Like we'll be going until Sunday. I think every single day we're gonna jump on. We're gonna watch as many edits as we can make it through. We're gonna be bringing through different guests that have different takes. I think you've been the harshest so far. People are like, "Yo, switch out the guest." If you look at the chat, they're like, "Please give us someone else." But I mean, I love it. And there's someone at my door, bro. All right, Nico, you're an absolute fucking legend, brother. Any final words of encouragement to the chat while I see you at my door?
Yes. So I would say one thing, especially for the people who did gaming videos and just in general, watch what you edit. I can't say that enough. Like, I honestly almost low-key spend a day. Like, if I get a video, like, for example, this recent Sprite video I did for Clicks, it's doing really well. I never done like a Sprite video like before really, because it's like not really something Clicks has done before. So what they did, I asked like, can you send me a bunch of reference videos? And I just watched like a ton of like typical gamer CypherPK videos, and I kind of like picked up on things that they do, like for example the graphic that they do when they collect a Sprite and extract it. Like, okay, copy that, just tweak it. Watch what you edit, and you will get a lot better very quickly.
Big time.
Like, don't just edit what's cool. Edit what you watch, ideally, in a dream world. Edit what you already are consuming. But if not, start to watch what you edit.
Agreed. Big time. All right, Nico, you're an absolute star, brother. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you.
Peace out.
Peace. Bing, bang, boom. We've done 2 guests so far. We're running it up. What we're going to do is we're going to speed through, I'd say, as many edits as we can now for the next 30 minutes. Then we would have done 3 hours on our first day, and we're going to then pause it there. We're going to come back tomorrow. So W's in the chat if you guys are getting value from the session so far. W to Nico. I personally wanted to approach this live stream from the perspective of here's everything you can do to improve to then make it to the point where you're actually like client ready and you're ready to close clients. So I want to emphasize, if it feels like there's anything that's harsh here, it is not meant from a perspective of like hate. It's meant from a perspective of you are actually doing certain fundamental things wrong that will slow you down if you're not aware of them.
But if somebody comes along, like almost the best feedback you can possibly get is constructive criticism with genuine love, right? Because nothing's here. You notice at no point are we like, yo, that's terrible. Like, you better just quit. You better just wrap it up. That's never been the vibe, even slightly. The vibe is like, okay, that was super beginner. This was beginner. This was beginner. This is what I would have changed. Even calling out specific techniques to say, hey, this is how, you know, you can improve this. So I think at every single stage, I hope you guys are getting actionable feedback on how to take the lessons we're talking about here, go apply it to your own edits, get better because of this competition. That's the entire goal. We're trying to uplift editors. But solo sesh, tomorrow we've got another 2 killers coming through. I'm going to probably bring through like 2 guests a day. So right now, it's me. You got me for 30 more minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up. We've been here 2.5 hours. Let's go. Steven Books? Let's have a look. Nico's gone. Don't worry, guys. No more harsh criticism. No. Let's have a look.
With the mob, Alhamdulillah, check you and me, and do your job. Berg is the name, and Baller did the chain.
I want to see the drop on
watch. Prezi plain Jane.
There you go, son. There was something on the drop this time. I also like how you're playing with the black bars. You've got like almost like a 3D style vibe. You see you're pulling stuff out of the black bars. That makes it feel a little bit more dynamic. No color grading lets it down, though. We got to be honest about that. It's going on with the end. There you go. There you go. That was a nice edit. That was actually a nice edit. Color grade would have taken it up a notch. Color grade would have taken it up a notch big time. But I really like how you're playing with the mask. Look, this makes it just feel 3D. You've kind of got like the rock and roll in front of the logo. Then, if we have a look at the black bars coming in, happens so subtly, we have something happening on the drop, right?
Prezi plain Jane.
Boom! With the smoke effects, that was really cool. I would have even pulled the smoke outside of the black bars. But then you see later, I would have played with the mask a little bit, although this can be tough because he's got curly hair. But look, you've got that like 4D element where, same here with the girl over the top of the black bars. You can see that. Color grade would have taken this to another level. I'm telling you. For this right here, for a club edit, I'm actually going to put you at a 3.3. Genuine. You know what? Actually, I guess 2.5 is midway. 2.5 is midway. I'll put you to 3. Okay? I'll put you to 3. Steven, I'm giving you something, to be honest with you. I'm sending you a mouse. Screw it. Steven, shout out to you. Free product. I've been waiting to see an edit that had some class to it, that had some sauce. So big shout out to you. You're getting a mouse. Free product on you, okay? Let's have a look. Prince Sony. Let's run it up.
The freelance game is in shambles.
Oh my goodness.
It's never been harder to get clients. Yet at the same time, content has never been more in demand.
See what you're going
so
for.
How can it be that brands need more content than ever, but editors can't land clients?
I see what you're
the
going
reason
for. That's
is
the
simple.
tricky part.
They don't hire from DMs anymore. They don't hire from email anymore. They go straight to the source.
Okay, that was
Introducing
a nice
the VP Plus Marketplace with new jobs posted every single day. Welcome to...
Oh, and then it cut off at 38 seconds. Bro, you could have you could have just chopped out more of the dead space in between the lines in the script and actually made it there. This was on the lower end of the execution. I think it's tough because I see what you're going for here, but a lot of this just needed major improvement, to be honest with you. Like, you wouldn't be able to sell this to a client. This is like you just started learning motion graphics and you're actually pretty good at animation, but you're not great at like design or the visual aesthetics of things yet because everything felt a little bit bootleg. I'm going to go ahead and give you like, I'd say like a 2.5, but I'm going to say good job. Kishi, run up Kishi, another ASAP Ferg promo. Let's have a look at the ASAP Ferg promo.
Hustle game too real, so a gas for a deal. All the pretty girls.
This feels like just the
dog, standing about
That was decent.
Rich nigga, Ferg nigga, I'm him. Red guy
That's a bit messy though. Clip selection's not great on that.
in the box, free my niggas out the game too real, so he on the
Damn, this is an editor that I think can get really good, but right now it's just on the basic side. The pacing there was really good, like with this bit. Wait for this. That bit was my favorite bit. I'll be straight with you. That was my favorite bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put you probably around a 2 because there was no color grading. Also, clip selection was poor. Like stuff like this, or some of the clip selection was poor. Like clips like that have no place in the actual video. There was also like a weird like jump out effect thing here, where like it goes off the screen. We're gonna say 2. Gonna say a 2 on that. Atlanta Ekpo. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go.
This is 20-year-old Jack waking up at 5 a.m., getting a 3-hour train to London, filming a promo video.
I'm going to try commentate live because I think it's easier, right? Color theory and the contrast is poor here because you've got blue text on a blue background, right? Like there's no contrast here. Literally just white text with a black stroke would have done this so much more justice.
Video for a nightclub, then heading back to Paddington Station, getting a 3-hour train back down to the countryside and shooting another nightclub. I got home at 4 a.m. that day, but I made $1,000.
The storytelling there is not terrible.
Now I'm old and cooked. I'm basically retired. I'm finished. But if I was a video editor starting out today...
Yeah, the blue, not the best. Oh, wait, it's 1 minute. Oh, hard disqualify. Thank you guys for showing me that. Unfortunately, hard disqualify.
The best editor you know is broke. And the guy charging $4 grand a month? He's fine. He's all right. So what does he have that you don't?
I don't know.
It's not skill. It's not a better reel.
Nope.
He's just standing where the clients already are. That's it. That's the whole difference. Talent doesn't get discovered anymore. It gets found. The VP Plus Marketplace. New jobs every single day.
We don't know where
this
to look, and the black
is where
bars are a
all
little
the
bit too
clients
much.
went.
Yeah, I saw what you're going for there, dude. Clients won't buy that. It's a little bit too all over the place. The color theory here, again, $4 grand is green. The other text is blue. It almost kind of like conflicts with the blue element in the background. These are cool here, but I think I know this preset pack, so that's a preset pack. The kind of like anime guy, he doesn't necessarily feel super part of this scene. Then we've got these weird like black bars.
He's just standing
up at the top, which just feel like you're just trying to do something. You know, a lot of editors are just trying to do something. They're just trying to throw some effects in there. The 3D camera work on this didn't feel like the subject was that thought out. Like, yeah, it's coming over to the apply button. Would have been cool if we saw like the apply button get clicked or something, but then it kind of just comes over here. Also, you should have upscaled because it looks low quality. For that, I'm going to say visual execution was cool, but I'm going to whack it on a 1.5. Hardest FX. Never tried anything else besides editing cars most of the time, so this will be my first attempt. Hopefully it suits the taste. Car editors are sick, so I'm excited to see what this is like. Okay. Color grade. Do you just see how much color grading brings the video to life? Like, you can instantly feel, okay, this feels more premium. Feels like there's a more premium polish to it. Oh, wait, I need to replay that. That was cool. Woo! Son! Nice masking. Well done, dude. This is clean. I told you car editors are good. You're a bit of a vibe. Nah, that's a vibe. You kidding me? You see the sparkle effects popping? It suits the like fashion aesthetic so well enough. Nah, like you could actually ship that. Client would pay for that. Client would pay for that promo video right there. 34 seconds. Speed ramps were on point. There was little details. Less is more. Nah, that's actually one of the nicest edits we've seen so far. So good. Like, I want to watch that again. If I had to be an actual asshole, I'd say maybe I would have opened on a better scene. But nah, that worked. Watch this again. Pay attention to the details. Look at that. Nah. There's a few things I tweaked, but that was an amazing edit. Yeah, sauce. And the timing's good. They're walking to the beat, right? That was really well done, right? Nah, like, again, it's tricky because we're comparing it to a lot of beginner edits, right? But that was actually sauce right there. That was actually sauce right there. Hardest FX. I'm giving you a free year, bro. I'm giving you a free year in VP. I think videography related clients you could actually cook for. Shout out to you, dude. I think you crushed. I think you crushed, mate. Right? I do. I think that was a nice edit. And to be honest, we need more like videography style editors in VP. You cooked there. You did. You did. Let's have a look. We've got Simbarshi. Let's have a look, Simbarshi. Okay. Okay. It's a different aesthetic to it. Feels a bit slow. You feel we just watched this same footage. You saw the visual execution on the previous one. And now we see this. It's a little bit on the slower side. Yeah, it just says ladies. So you can see the difference now, right? Jack, is your girl cooking in the background? I can hear some noise. My girlfriend literally did just get home, and she is like cleaning the kitchen. That's so funny. You can hear it. Gabby, do you want to jump out of the room? They're kicking you out. You want to say sorry as well? Apologies. Yeah, no, because it's like, it does mess up. You know, it's not a good, no. I'm going to grab a bottle of water real quick, 2 seconds. That's jokes. My girl is pissed at you, bro, that she can't continue cleaning. That's not cool. Not cool, dude. Genuinely not cool. But yeah, this right here was, I'd say it's like a 1.9, to be honest with you. Good job. Zoo! We got the main man, Zoo. He went for Devin Jatho. Zoo's a VP Plus member. Shout out to Zoo. Let's have a look. 5K a month is a sweet spot that I've seen for editors. It gets infinitely easier to scale. Wait, Zoo, why were there cupcakes in the background? If I'm talking about 5K a month. 5K a month is a sweet spot that I've seen for editors. It gets infinitely easier to scale once you're there. Because ironically, you don't need new work. Of course, like everybody wants to make more money, but you're not actually gonna go broke if, you don't close the next client. That puts you in a position of strength to essentially say no. We need more sound design. Any bad opportunity. We need more zoom in, zoom out. Double bonus camera needs to feel a bit more crushing for a bit more dynamic Zoo. Also, the aesthetics of this, I would have moved this over probably. 2x touching the sides doesn't make sense. If you're crushing for your current clients, they'll recommend this was nice composition. Text needed to be white though. This is a contrast failure here where we have purple background, but then we've got purple text. Almost the eyes like don't even register. And they're gonna be on phone too. Recommend you. It's almost like a status thing for them to recommend a good editor to their friend. And once you're at this comfy baseline, it gets so much nice. This is cool. I think this was a risky decision with the text just because it's a little bit tough to read for a second, but I see what you were going for. Easier to scale with so much less intense grind work on a daily basis because you can just focus on doing a great job for your current clients and just, that's a repeat of the same effect. So then because it's in a short form video, we notice it. If it was in a long form video and you spaced it out a couple minutes, no one would have known. Clients, and just let the natural progression of things scale you from there. Interesting, Zoo. 5K. This was your first time in After Effects, dude. There's some random stuff with the sound effects. My bad. With the graphics, like the cupcakes is a bit random. The contrast is a bit tricky, but it's interesting where this isn't actually far off being a banger. You just need to improve the sound design. You need to improve your composition a little bit, improve your contrast and your color theory a little bit, because purple on purple any color on any color is no good. Effects like this are clean. However, I feel as though like the keyframes, it feels a bit jolty, right? You see, you're like, it's stopping. Whereas if this was one continuous whoosh, I think Okuda's on point with that. I think this is probably around a 3, to be honest with you. And I'm going to go ahead and say good job, Zoo. Big up. Noah Motion AI tried the style for the first time. I'm proud of the sound design on this one. Okay, cool, Noah. Let's have a look.
The freelance game is in shambles. It's never been harder to get clients. Yet at the same time, content has never been more in demand. So how can it be that brands need more content than ever, but editors can't land clients? Introducing the VP Plus Marketplace with new jobs posted every single day.
Okay, that's nice. That is nice. What do I change about it?
The freelance.
I'm confused on the decision to make it like square instead of just a 1920 by 1080p sequence.
And harder to get clients. Yet at the same time, content has never been more
in demand. This didn't necessarily make sense. It's like Anime Girls for more in demand, where you could have had like maybe money or views or like stats or social media icons. That would have been the obvious one. If content's in demand, let's get TikTok, let's get IG, let's get Reels, let's get those things there.
More in demand. So how can it be that brands need more content than ever?
Where the editor's at? Spell mistake.
But editors can't land clients.
But stuff like that was great, and I think your sound design was on point. Interesting. I'm going to pop this at a 3 as well. I'm going to say good job, Noah. Actually, it's interesting.
The VP Plus Marketplace.
Yeah, I'm going to put this at 3. I'm going to say good job. Surge! Let's go, Surge! Refresh real quick. Below 5K a month as a video editor is literally... Major spelling mistake, mate. A month as a video... 5K a month? Video editor is literally hell. But especially as a freelancer, because you now feel pretty much obliged to take any work that comes to you. So you kind of get sucked into working for like the lowest tier of shitty clients ever, just because like having a paid project, regardless of if it's well paid or not, is better than having no work, even though it's for a 19-minute video and they also want a kidney. However, that often almost no comedic timing there. It always leads to burnout, and then you kind of like and the effects are happening way too quick. It's way too always rushed. Leads to burnout, and then you kind of we don't know where to look. Basic level fade outs, and then you kind of like resent freelancing. But then break through 5K a month as an editor, and actually the game gets a lot easier because you now have leverage and basically can say get fucked to all the shitty opportunities that come to you and hold out for the well-paid ones. Yeah, that was on the basic side. Lots of room for improvement there. You're falling victim to the classic beginner editor trait of thinking more is more and just literally over editing, but then nothing is done to a high level. So what I do is I genuinely cut from this. I'd aggressively cut from this. Little things like just having nice gradients on your motion graphics, like not being a solid object, can make it feel like there's a bit more depth to it. Like you get that vibe on the little spinning balls, but you don't get that vibe on the main piece in the middle and then the text. Just because like having a page and like where do we look? We've got text up at the top, we've got text up at the bottom, so my eyes are getting pulled apart. Yeah, I'd say this was, great execution, but super on the beginner side, brother. I'm gonna pop it as a 2. You guys are lucky Nico's gone, because like I'm a little bit more forgiving, to be honest with you. All right, now we've got Fat Joe edit by Mr. or Mrs. Kenma. Sound design's too overpowering. It's almost like the sound design's above the music there. Nah, the hit wasn't hit. No color correction on it. Color grading. I think we're holding on that shot for too long. And that was like, I felt like you were going to do the classic like phone mask transition, but then it just kind of like disappeared.
These bitches so reckless. Keep my hoes on cruise. I'm talking naughty.
Yeah, the sound design. Oh, 39 seconds? Oh, hard DQ. Glad you guys spotted it. Amine, let's go. Oh, that's another 39 seconds. Damn, hard DQ. Maria Chris. 17
AI
seconds.
is coming to take your jobs. People don't understand the market has
Oh, wow.
fundamentally
Holy shit.
changed. They still need editors. You can still get clients from every single method. Go out there and get all these clients, and I'm just
What was
gonna
this?
do some outreachy, and I'm gonna pull in some clients. No, you're not.
That to me wasn't. You didn't even try. I feel a bit disrespected. I'll be straight up with you. I probably could have disqualified that. I'm not gonna lie. Long form hooks, Fovio. Let's have a look. What the hell?
Build a damn personal brand. Blow it up. It's actually easier than that sounds. Oh, blow it up sounds pretty grandiose. No, in VP Plus, we have the blue path. It blows you up a personal brand for you. I would encourage you to join VP Plus, but I won't push you too hard, so let's keep on going with the video. Building a personal brand will be the best thing you ever did.
This is all over the place.
Deliver you inbound leads. Inbound leads, by the way, is just a fancy word for clients DMing you and hiring you.
This is a fundamental misunderstanding of what you could have done with this format. I'm trying to be nice to these. So you guys rate this one in the chat. Where did we land? 1? Is it a 5? Is it a 1? Is it a 5? Clients wouldn't pay for this. The editing was on the lower end. It was confusing. It felt like a fundamental misunderstanding of what you're trying to show here, which is like a cutaway of a real, genuine edit that a client would pay for. No way. 1, 0.2. Nope. I agree. We're going to skip that one. Mary Chrislin with the videography. Let's have a look on the videography side. Okay. Interesting. Alright, I see what you're doing. That was nice. Whoa! Actually turned into something like that's kind of a vibe. Honestly, it started rough. I actually like what that turned into. Wait for this, huh? And the song change or the build up here. Look at that. You should have started here. I would have been on your side the whole way. Nah. Crazy work, huh? And then the pacing softens a little bit. I thought you did good there, dude. I thought the first half was a bit of a throwaway, a little bit, right? But I thought what you went into, I'm going to give you like a 2.5 for that. I actually think you did kind of cool. Slovakis Big Edit up next. 22 seconds. Looking interesting.
Instagram is just for selfies and food pics. Think again. I'm going to show you
how
this smart freelancers
way too fast.
using
Then we got stock
their
footage.
Instagram feed as a lead magnet to attract paying work to them.
This looks like very basic caption as well.
Instagram is not just for
also,
that.
my
No, you're
vocals
thinking
are way
about
too
James.
low.
Oh my God. Stop that, James.
They're way too
It can
low.
also be a powerful professional tool to land paying work in
Is it?
2024.
Nah, maybe not that bad. I'm not too sure. Then it cuts out of nowhere, 22 seconds. I feel as though you didn't try very hard on that. Let's just be straight up with you on that, right? Let's be straight up with you. Because you got stock footage. It did kind of feel like just the AI slop edit, right? No, straight up. It felt like AI might have done something with that. I'm going to whack that on a 1. Good job, though. Garcia. Shout out to Garcia. I know Garcia. Garcia's a beast. I'm expecting big things here from Garcia. Let's have a look.
So I'm running.
And also, let me just make sure that I'm on 1080p. I am.
The biggest editing contest that's ever been done. We have $10,000 in total.
No music,
prizes.
Garcia?
We're doing 70 winners. 70 editors are actually going home with a prize. And I'm live streaming the entire thing on my YouTube channel for 4 days straight. It's not going to be one continuous live
Why do I
stream. I'm
stink?
going to do like probably 100 edits a day, back to back for 4 days, which means if you get involved, not only can you win a prize,
No
you
sound
can
design
win
on
a
that
prize,
lets
because
it
we're doing
down
70
big
winners.
time,
If you're
bro.
even decent at editing, you could probably walk home with
I
a
see
prize,
what you're
but
I see what you're trying to hear, but there should have been some like zooms happening. There should have been some keyframe in, keyframe out here. There had
also,
to be, dude.
I'm going to watch your edit live with a panel of some of the internet's top editors, and it's going to be awesome. Go to bigeditcontest.com.
This is on the basic side.
I'll see you there.
Garcia, I think you could have cooked harder, dude. I want to hold Garcia to a higher account. We'll whack down like maybe a 1.9. I'd say something like that. There was no music. Sound design felt like almost choicey, where there was sound design on some stuff, wasn't sound design on key elements like this that would have brought it to life.
I did feel as though it was a bit slow in certain sections, like this with a bit of motion blur. The products felt a bit too flat. But credit to you for making the 3D products. I know that takes a bit of time, but again, this was like a, you know, trying too hard type vibe. Good job. Luke, let's have a look. Luca. Big Luca in the cut.
So you've got big dreams, do you? You want to be a freelance video editor and print money from the sky with Premiere Pro or
There we
After
go.
Effects or DaVinci? Well, if you clicked on this video, you might be a video editor who's rapidly burning out right
Oh
now.
my goodness.
Or a wannabe editor who's unsure if this career is for them. Listen,
This is
burnout
good.
isn't exclusive
This
to
is
video
good.
editors. It could affect anybody. But due to the nature of this career, long hours, lots of screen time, it
this is
happens
good,
and it can
son.
hit editors very hard. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 of the most common reasons video
This is
editors
good.
burn out and 5 ways to avoid them and make sure it doesn't happen to you.
I'd pay for that. I'd pay for that. If my editor sent me that, right? My editor sent me that. They said, yo, dude, here you go. Here's the video. That's top 5 so far, straight up. Luca, that's top 5. I'm putting you like a 4.5, dude. That's top 5 for sure. That's top 5 for sure. Genuinely. I need to make a change to this so I can give people a year in VP and do top 5. And do top 5. I'll make some changes to that before tomorrow. That was great. That was, see, like this is like, it's like we're gambling, right? It's literally like we're gambling, which is fun, where it's like, well, I'm not gonna say gambling's fun. I'm not trying to push gambling, right? We don't gamble. This isn't a stake partnership here, but it's literally like a slot machine here, right? We're literally spinning the wheel, and we don't know. Are we just gonna lose our money? You know, are we gonna get a really mid edit, or are we gonna get an absolute straight up banger, slap it out the park? That was clean. So you really like, you know, you don't know what you're gonna get. It's pretty fun. That was hitting 4.6 for me, says Kron. That was saucy. Undeniably a great edit. That was actually undeniably a really great edit right there. I love that. Let's go next. Samson, okay?
Below 5K a month as a video editor.
By the way, sound effects way too loud right away. We start on this scene here, and watch how fast this cooks itself.
Below 5K
What was
a month
that?
as a video editor is literally hell. But especially as a freelancer, because you now feel pretty much obliged to take
all
any
over the
work
place.
that comes to you, even if it's a bad opportunity. So you kind of get sucked into working for like the lowest tier of shitty clients ever, just because like having
Who is this
paid
guy?
project, regardless of
Sound
if it's
effects are too
well-paid or
loud.
not, is better than having no work. Like you'd rather make $50 today than nothing, even though it's
And then
for
no
a
sound
19-minute
effects here?
video and they also want a kidney. However, that often almost always
Who
leads
is
to
this guy?
burnout, and then you kind of like resent freelancing. But break through $5,000 a month, and you kind of get the polar
Music
opposite of
doesn't
this,
fit
where
this at
you're
all.
in demand, you already have work every single day. You can then say no and just hold out.
Yeah, this to me was a 1. You need to improve sound design. You need to improve your font selection. You need to improve your visual diversity. That same guy kept appearing to the point where I was like, A, the visual execution of him isn't incredible enough to show him like 5 times. And then also, he felt AI generated. So maybe you could have just AI generated me. Oh, wait, it's 39 seconds? 39 seconds. Well, look at that. DQ'd. Guys, how am I not spotting the thing? I need to look at the time right away. There we go, 37. Okay.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all.
Wow.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
No color grading. The beat switch halfway through threw me off. So I think like from just like a retention perspective, you'd lose people there. No color grading on the whole thing. Color grading, you've seen how that brings a video to life. I think you're like, the flow of the video wasn't that bad, but definitely you're not going to be able to sell this video yet. I'm going to say you're probably around like a 1. I'll be honest with you. Mo visuals with videography again. Pacing lost. Yeah, I agree.
Ass rules everything around me.
First you get the money,
There you go. You see, like, color grading brings a video to life.
You get the power, respect. Post come last. Oh my God, Ronnie. Hey, get it, 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 get it.
But then pacing lets it down, dude.
Get it, 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 get it. Open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say. Pussy in your face, had to put you in your place. 7 letters on the plate, fuck you when I break. I got cars, I got bags, I got real estate.
It unfortunately, dude, it turns into you're just putting the clips in. So you did some nice color grading here, like it feels more alive. There's no sound design at all. There's areas like that swoosh effect that needed sound design. There's areas like the sparklers that's just such an easy area to have some sound design, and then you've got this like swoosh effect thing here that has no sound design as well, and then it just turns into putting a lot of clips together. So I'd say I don't think we can even rate it anything more than a 1.1. I'd be straight up with you. Sahil, let's have a look at Sahil.
Most people who use
have a look,
Instagram
huh?
are already in the practice of following business accounts.
Wait, what happened? It just froze? All right, let's have a look.
Most people who use Instagram are already in the practice of following business accounts, absorbing similar content to what we're going to talk about today. Optimizing your profile is step 1, because just as when you turn up to a job interview, they will judge you based on what you look like, a prospect is going to judge your profile based on what your profile looks like. TQ9 Media. This was my OG profile on the internet. What
I would have
was a
upscaled.
showcase of
I
all
like
our
what you're
best
doing
work.
there.
Every
I like
big
what you're
client
doing,
that
but
we
you should
worked
have
with,
upscaled.
every fun project that we shot, we put it on there. We shot behind the scenes content and put it on there. And we were building a nicely well curated feed that showcased we were really professionals out here in the field doing it for real.
Okay, got you. Actually, one of the better executions of long form hooks, right? Genuinely one of the better executions of long form hooks. Things that let you down that you can take to another level. Upscale everything. We're using really low quality screenshots here. You could have upscaled this so easily, bro. Also here felt a little bit flat and stagnant. Stuff like this is fun, but again, I would have upscaled. What else would I have changed from here? Again, stuff like this, like just animating it, having him literally just have a little like parallax or just a little bit of movement to it. You could get that done, with AI. I think like it's cool compared to some of the other edits we watched, but definitely like there's a lot that needed to be improved here for sure. But I could see you getting some like lower budget clients with this. I'd say I put this maybe at probably like a 2.2, something like that. And I'd say good job on that. With that said, we've been here for 3 hours. Put a W in the chat so far if you learn't some lessons and things you can actually apply to your freelance editing career. And we're going to pause it there for today. We'll be back tomorrow again at same exact time to continue watching the edits. Today we made it through 91. Okay, so tomorrow I think we try make it through another 100. We're gonna do it. I'd say 100 a day, and then that takes us probably to Sunday. Very, 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 very fun contest. Regardless, I genuinely think looking at this, a ton of you guys are on the beginner side, and that's fine. But many of you, actually, funnily enough, many of you guys are like a few key changes away to not actually being bad editors. It is the theme of the day is overdoing things. And that is a trait of beginner editors when you feel as though like, I'm just going to throw everything at this edit. And less is more. So it ends up looking overcrowded or sloppy, or nothing is necessarily done to a high level. So I think if I had to apply one thing, if you guys are stuck into another edit right now somewhere, and you had to apply, one thing from this contest, it's less is more, right? Genuinely less is more. For anyone who said never did mine, yeah, no shit. We did 100 or 90 of 359 edits. We're going to be here every single day for the next 4 days. We're going to review every single edit. I'm a man of my word. We're giving out prizes. We're giving out feedback to the best editors. And for the most part, I think so far, I think we covered so much like diversity in the different videos today that I think there's a lot of takeaway. So take it away. In fact, my challenge to all of you right now is when I shut the stream down, go back to the Discord chat, go to the main chat, and I want you to @ me in the chat with the biggest lesson from today. Because my goal is that you guys leave the next 4 days, you leave this editing contest, having an understanding of how to be a better editor, okay? And that would be the best setup. So I'm going to shut the stream down now, head over to the Discord, and @ me in the main chat, @It'sJackCole,